We've had a wonderful 3 days here in Banff. It's our final evening of the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game. Yesterday, his new team was the big winner here in Banff. In a Battle of Alberta, John Morris took home just one skin, but that skin worth $19,000. Johnny Moe, Pat Simmons, Carter Rycroft, Nolan Thiessen will again play for some big money tonight. Last night, their game was tight. Came down to the final stone, and thanks to a big scrub by the Brush brothers, Brad Jacobs put it right on the button. 12-5 is win. So the final is set. It is Jacobs. It is Morris. It is the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game next. As the crowd comes to their feet here at the Fenlands Recreation Center, our thanks to Muriel Davidson from the Calgary Highland Pipes and Drums has done a wonderful job over the 3 days, and to all the flag bearers, all junior curlers here at the Banff Curling Club as we get ready for this men's final. Brad Jacobs against John Morris. And on this Sunday night, our final evening here in Banff, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage. Cheryl and Russ alongside. Yep, men's final, big money. Boy, we had a great one this afternoon. Women's final, will we get the same tonight? I think we just may, just based on the experience of these teams. Morris comes through Cooey and Jacobs gets by McEwen. That sets it up as they'll play for $42,000 in total prize money, plus an additional $15,000. And in a salute and a tribute to the two RCMP officers who were shot yesterday in St. Albert, outside of Edmonton, wearing the Mounties hats, and we do indeed wish a speedy recovery to those officers. John Morris and his team from the Glencoe in Calgary. Morris, the gold medal winner in Vancouver. The rest are the defending Canadian champions. Their first year together, and of course they will be the first ever Team Canada at the Brier at the Saddle Dome in March, playing a limited schedule and trying to get their game together. It came together last week, I thought, at the Continental Cup, and in the game against Cooey, boy, I tell you, great shot.
People forget John Morris skipped for most of his career. He's a great ice reader, good strategist, but he knows the appropriate weight. And look what happens here, the big shot to win in the 8th end here. This is a totally buried rock. He takes a little off peel weight, allows it to curl just enough, picks it off the pot, leaves two buried, forces Kevin Cooey to an error.
And of course, Morris, team with his dad on hand, playing 3 of their former teammates, now playing with Kevin Cooey. Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie. The gold medal winners in Sochi. The Legion of Broome. With those Harnden brothers at the front end. Ryan, EJ, and then Ryan Fry at 3rd. And they've built and taken this level of fitness now to a new level in the sport of curling. And in the semifinal against Mike McEwen, the leading money winner on the tour this year. Well, we saw 2 of the finest shots you're going to see. And the first one is typical Jacobs. It's up weight, Cheryl. He's got to bang it, and if he's right on the money, it may even back up for him.
Well, and Brad loves his outturn hits, and he throws it so precisely here. Hits these rocks and backs it up behind the guards.
How good is that? And then if you want a soft shot, he's got that too.
He follows that up with a soft shot using his brushers the whole way down. He's the entire package.
So we're looking for a very good one tonight. It's the final, men's final, Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game. When we come back, Jacobs against Morris here in Banff.
The Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game on TSN is brought to you by Pinty's Eat Well. Live well, eat well, be well. By the 2015 Toyota RAV4. Let's play. And by CI Investments, Canada's investment company.
The Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game on TSN is brought to you by Chartered Professional Accountants, CPA. The P is for professional. By the Rimrock Resort Hotel, Elevate your experience. By Banff Airporter, leading the way between the Calgary airports and the Canadian Rockies. And by VTech, for the latest in innovative electronic learning toys and telecommunications products.
John Morris on the left. We know he will be at the Tim Hortons Brier at the Saddledome in Calgary. He'll be Team Canada. Will Brad Jacobs be there? Can he win Northern Ontario? Playdowns are coming up soon. This team out of the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie with Brian Harnden, EJ Harnden, and Ryan Fry. John Morris and team play out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Of course, all three members, Simmons, Rycroft, and Thiessen, former members of the Canadian champions of Kevin Cooey, but now hooking up with John Morris, who returns to Alberta after a year playing in BC. Now in that draw to the button, Morris was seeded number 2, Jacobs number 4. Morris has elected to take the yellow stones, and he's given the last rock, the hammer, to Jacobs, who will play blue.
Halfway.
And so Jacobs in this first end will look to score the 2 for the skin. And as we begin play, the skin here in the first is $2,000. Men's final, Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins Game.
Well, this really should be a classic. John played so well at the Continental Cup. He played really well yesterday. Only won the one skin, but they were in that game all the way through. And, you know, you're only playing the gold medalist here. The ice is perfect. It was a great game. This afternoon's game, a lot of shots being made, so I think we're going to see higher percentages and some big-time runbacks.
Line's good. Got room.
Well, you just see every time we see John Morris's team, they're getting better and better. They're starting to build together as a team.
Nice and tight. Sweeper tight. Line's good. Right here. Yep.
So center line guard goes up by the Morris lead, Nolan Thiessen. And now leaving one short as well, covering the edge of the 4. By Ryan Harnden. How do you win the skin? Well, if you're Jacobs, you have to score with it at least 2. Well, you try to steal it if you're Morris. We do have carryovers, and we play 8 ends, 32 minutes thinking time. Each team gets 1 60-second timeout.
That's great. Up low, maybe. Okay, go for it. Yep. Yep, far as it goes. Yep.
Just tight.
Yep, far as it goes. Get some separation, these two. Get some separation here, boy.
Well, then sweep it.
Shot.
It's good.
John's a really smart skip and learned by playing a lot of years with Kevin Martin in the skins games. So he knows this game very well and watches all the angles, and we'll be looking for the run backs and freezes and setting stones up.
It's close.
We've all talked about how this team started so slowly. It was really not enough repetition. They only played 22 games together before the Continental Cup. Most of those without Carter Rycroft. So you just knew that 3/4 of this team are the defending Canadian champions. Then you pick up John Morris. You knew they were going to turn it around.
Yeah, Scott Bailey came out west to play with them on those tour events. But that was the plan. I mean, that was they had discussed it. And actually it was discussed after the trials when they didn't qualify to go to Sochi along with Kevin Cooey. But then they went on and won the Brier.
Line's good.
But the commitments had been made. All the
line's good.
contracts had been signed, and so they had to go ahead with the dismantling of the team.
No bounce.
Well, that schedule when you're Team Canada is different than when you're playing through your playdown process, so you don't want to be peaking too early, so they would have set it up this way so that they can peak for the Brier.
Go around it all? I don't know if you want to do that.
EJ Harnden throwing the
Lots
second
of
stones.
Lots of lines.
This team number 3 on the money winning list on the curling tour.
We don't have to wait for it anyway.
Wait's real good. It's room still.
Wait's real good. Lots of lines.
Line's good. Yep. Yep.
Lots of lines.
Anyone just shy of $70,000 on the tour. Nobody, though, coming close to Mike McEwen at $114,000.
Probably want to be back button.
Yep.
So we played for $21,000 yesterday. We're doubling everything, and so it's 42. But remember, there's the additional winner's bonus of $15,000.
wide. No,
You
wide
think
good.
back
Nice
to
score. Room.
earlier today in the
Oh, we got room.
women's final, Rachel Holman
Line's
with
really
that
close.
bonus
Wait.
took
Room,
home
room, room.
$52,000.
Yep, yep. Yep. Hard, it hard.
Just a little rub. And a spin to the top edge of the forefoot.
It's real clear.
Paige, let's get inside there.
I've seen a lot of rocks do that, and comes to mind Jennifer Jones' last stone looked like money, and it just took that sideways turn at the last second. It's such beautiful finish. It catches the
I told
curve.
you not to bring him.
This has been a great event for the
on
curlers.
cue.
They have so much fun with the fans, and the fans love being this close to the players.
Wait, real
Whoa,
good.
whoa, 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 whoa. No,
Oh,
no,
never.
no, off. Close.
No, what?
No, off. Whoa, off.
Yep.
Yep. Roll
Yep.
away. Yep, roll
Yep.
away. Okay, good throw, Eve. That was pretty straight.
From my eyes, did you have a look at it?
John could ever get this hit and roll in behind.
Just
The
board,
angles
Pat.
aren't very good for the Jacobs team.
I thought Pat Simmons had a wonderful Continental Cup a week ago. And
Maybe
we saw
a
him at
little
the
up.
Canada Cup before Christmas.
Pretty good.
Thought he struggled a little bit, Russ, but
no,
that game and particularly that Skins game last week, we hadn't seen him as sharp as that.
Yeah, he skipped into mixed doubles there. He made everything. A lot of run backs, a couple soft shots, a perfect freeze, and there's another one.
How's that for a start for Pat Simmons, boy? You can get him going.
Rolled to the perfect spot. You don't roll
get
as
everything
much,
going.
and there's that run back blue, but he rolls far enough that he's taken that away.
Just perfect.
Yeah. Half a rock or so.
Time to rearrange some furniture here. Yellow onto the blue, and that'll make the yellow-blue combo go.
Yep.
Ryan
Yep.
Fry.
Yep. Gotta go.
Roll it, Ryan. Roll it.
All right.
Tight on that.
Still leaves the shot stone on the button. Morris looking to steal, actually is sitting 2.
We'll get there all day, though. We don't want to shy the ace, eh?
Interesting the way those 2 blue stones ended up covering the edge of the 4. Their
Guard the
store is
blue.
staggered in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and you can't really get around it because that rock on the button's perfect. So it's you need some more cleanup working down the center here for Jacobs. Not sure if Jacobs can get to that blue one in the rings if there's a yellow double. Just keep guarding it here, and against a team like Jacobs, the guards might as well be just over the hog line because you know they can run them in.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Doesn't need to
Higher
curl.
the better. Higher the better.
Whoa. Doesn't need to curl. Whoa.
Higher the better.
Whoa. Line's good.
Whoa. Just higher the better, no. Just
Line's
clean,
good.
Just clean. Just clean. Stay close. Stay close. Stay
Little
close.
bit.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Good.
It's really
I like the one he just threw.
debatable whether that
Yeah, I know,
blue
so do I.
yellow combo works.
Try to hit it into like half of this.
Even
See what
right
happens.
onto the nose of it, looks like it gets it. Keeps ours there.
Well, it's going to drag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You're hoping when they raise the yellow on the blue goes to the left-hand side of the screen and carries that yellow one over enough to catch the one on the pin.
Ryan Fry again.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Some late licks now from the Brush brothers.
Fry.
Oh, wonderful. Wow. And just like that, turns the end around. Look who is sitting shot stone, the Jacobs team at the top edge of the 8-foot.
Great thought.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. You had to think you were in great shape. That's why John wanted that guard a little longer. Fry might have made it anyways, but the tighter those guards are, the better chance this guy has of making them.
Well, Ryan's just a weapon. It's hard to take those shots away from him. Even you leave those guards high and he still sees them.
I think lots.
Okay.
I think it's
little,
pretty close.
Little bit if you can.
Real close. Little bit for line.
Hard, gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go line.
Just line now.
Hard, gotta go. Really gotta go.
Come on.
Really gotta go. Hard.
Come on.
Not the first time we've seen that.
Good weight.
There's just so much movement from the wings.
How was it?
Weight was real good.
Well, we talked about it this afternoon where you almost as a sweeper, you have to sweep it out of the hand no matter what and then get off it. Because holding it, you just have no chance. And even with these guys sweeping.
Right? Like, I mean,
It's going to be, yeah, perfect.
like, do we want to come to the 4 foot and leave ourselves this tough shot? That's a pretty tough shot just because it's, like, if we're here,
Yeah, anywhere in there.
I guess, yeah, anywhere in here, I guess.
He might be able to come off his own and,
Yeah, make something there?
yeah.
Okay, bite the 4.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, Fry.
I think you're good with like right there.
Yeah.
Same as, it's just a straight draw of the
That's
body.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's go.
If I remember correctly, yesterday in their semifinal, they got a little bit behind on time discussing some things. So you see it already now. Just let's make the decision. Let's keep going. Your thinking time goes pretty quickly, and they were pressured and pressed when it got down to the 8.
And I think that was a little bit the ice trying to figure out where to put the broom, and they were thinking a lot more and took a little more time than they intended.
You got to do anything.
I think weight's real close.
Just by, we gotta wait.
Line's
Wait
perfect.
then, wait
Line's
then.
fine.
T.
You can wait
Straight
all
off.
you want for line. How much?
Coming down, top 4.
You got to believe, right, Russ? It's going to come.
It will curl. I'm a little concerned on the speed here, though. They don't want to drop this in the back of the butt.
Go, make room for 2. Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Yep. Keep going.
We're back there.
And back they are, just hanging on to the back edge of the 4.
I thought you were close, Brad.
Unforced error for Brad there. You know, anything he talked about a top 12-ish, top 8 would have blocked John's path here. John should be able to sink this where it has to be a raise to get it.
It's a little tougher slash, right? Or John, or right here is pretty good too. If you could ever get to there, which I think you can,
Okay,
no
so
problem.
either right there.
And it lines up a little better this way too, right? So, right on the tee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
Ace just takes carry over too, right? Where's ideal, Johnny?
I think my weight's good, eh?
Yeah, your weight was top 4, top button. Like, where's ideal? Where are you wanting this?
Top 2 line. But keep talking, because if the line's not perfect, we might as well just freeze and take the carry over, right?
Okay. Yep.
Great strategist, John Morris. If the line isn't perfect, brush it to that back one that Jacobs just threw welded on there. Brad can only score the single.
Same or more?
Morris then has hammer with the carryover.
Where are ya?
We're
back to that
Stone
one.
for John
Clean
Morris.
it. Whoa.
Yeah, play a freeze.
No, don't need
freeze.
to. Lots of room. It's got a curl for the freeze. Whoa.
Okay.
Got a curl for the freeze. Stay with it. Whoa.
Weight's still there.
Whoa.
And all the way
Right
back.
off. Right off.
Gotta go flu.
And a little separation now.
It seems like it's already up to speed already. That's 2 we've seen slide, and they didn't expect it.
Are they more surprised, though, Russ, by the fact they didn't curl? Or is it just the weight difference?
Yeah, exactly. It was a weight difference. You let that go 3-4 feet lighter, that's buried. No problem at all. I don't think there's a problem with curl.
Hair more and then how much
Yeah, hair more weight for sure.
2 feet.
Now, this looks impossible, but the exact same speed John just threw. Get to the nose, or a little inside. You could score 2 here.
$2,000 is your skin.
Yep.
Right now, shot stone belongs to John Morris sitting.
Back line.
Back 4.
Back line. Whoa. Yep. Off.
Waiting for it.
Back line.
Back line.
Maybe.
Up to it. Push it back. Enough. And he'll jam it. It will be a carryover. To start, we'll add 2,000 and we'll play for $4,000 when we come back. Brad Jacobs couldn't make his last shot, so we'll carry over. And John Morris will play for the 4,000, needing 2 as we say good evening Brian Mudrick.
Hey, Vic, thank you very much. When Brad Jacobs found out he'd be playing some Skins games, he wanted some advice. So who did he reach out to? Why not Wayne Madon, one of the best in the business? He got a hold of him via Twitter. They had a chat on the telephone, and he got some great advice. Brad says it's been a massive help so far, and if Wayne is watching at home, I'm just curious if maybe he should get some of this money as an assist, but Brad said it was a huge help.
Well, Wayne Madon today was in the Ontario Challenge round. If I'm not mistaken, actually is qualified now for the provincials, right?
Yeah, he made it through. Yeah. He made it to the B side. He A final, lost that one, won the rubber match to make it to the provincials.
Congratulations to Wayne.
It's another good friend, Peter Corner.
And Graham McCarroll, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's a good team.
Graham's not such a much. He's not a friend.
Not my friend.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He used to beat us a lot. It's a long story.
Nice.
Give me a hair tight. Top 8, boys. Yep, line. Yep, line.
Crackers is his nickname.
Real hard line.
There you go. He needs to have that.
Real hard, Pat.
So $4,000 is the skin
Yep.
here in the second. And it will be John Morris. He does have the last rock. He'll look to score the 2.
Split the center.
Playing the Yellowstones.
Which one do you want to guard? Or do you just want to go right on the center line?
Probably guard their yellow.
Guard their yellow, eh?
Yeah, split the center lines. Pretty good.
Don't want to take ours away.
Yeah.
Let's go right.
So like high?
Yeah, halfway high.
A little bit early, I think.
Been down here. Stiff down here, guys.
Hard for line early.
Oh, we heard the word
Over it on.
fresh used earlier today, and the same idea, right? This is, as you suggested, a path that hasn't been worn down.
That's good. That's good.
It is. It's just in the early ends, you get those spots that the rock hasn't been down, it hasn't worn the pebble off, and eventually, as the game goes on, you get less and less of that.
Most teams play this shot that you see right now from Noel on the edge of the 8, middle 12, where the path to the button is in practice. So for that last Jacobs rock was just thrown that hasn't been worn at all.
Okay. Gotta go. We gotta get by. We gotta get by.
Let's wait.
Come on. Yep. Hard, Carter. Hard. Keep going. Hard.
Probably better.
And it'll
just get by
spill into the top of the 8.
That was better result, though. That was back.
Do you like the hit and roll?
Whatever you like, Brad.
Or straight draw? Okay, go for top 4.
See more and more teams doing this. Everybody, used to play that hit and roll when the game wasn't quite as complicated. But if you don't make the hit and roll, which is exactly what happened in the first end, Pat Simmons then did make it, and they were in trouble for a while. So you see this draw around to the button, ignoring the enemy rock.
Room, top 4.
I know we went away from the hit and roll when I was told what the stats were for teams making the hit and roll. It's the draws are way higher percentage shot.
There. Well, already there. Already there. Good. Already there. Oh boy. Good streak, guys.
Already there. And covered. Look at that. Carter Rycroft.
Line's good.
Yeah, pair less than you.
Little bit for line. Yep.
Boy, there's some great experience on this team. We tend to, our memories tend to be short, but Carter's a silver medalist with Kevin Martin back in 2002.
Tap it just the hair.
Go.
Yep. Tap it
Salt
just the
Lake
hair.
City.
Beauty. Awesome.
Peel that dryer with Kevin Cooey.
Wondering if we go here, he's just going to come off his own.
And roll out. Peel the one on the side and roll out.
Yeah, I don't know if I like allowing him to come here again, though, either.
He'll probably come off his. It's pretty easy. You can't miss it.
I'd rather do that, even if you touch this air.
You don't like just peeling it out? I don't mind this.
Okay, let's play that.
No, I'd rather leave it rocking.
You're still gonna
control.
Yeah, give me edge on edge, which is fine.
Let's go each.
Am I just making the roll, Brad, or am I bumping ours?
Well, either or is good. If you can roll to here, little bump is good.
I think bump's the best.
They're both good shots.
Well, I'm just saying, because if we're bumping it, I'd rather throw normal. If we're just playing a little roll, control. It's going to be hard to bump that over with control.
I don't want to throw normal because I don't want to bump it too far.
Okay, control. I'm never going to knock it over.
Let's go each.
To club curler, that is way beyond. But why is that important? That little discussion, Russ.
No, never.
Well, he wanted to really get inside Skipper's head here and see what the ultimate plan is, because if you had to play the roll, EJ wanted to play a little more weight to bounce it across.
Okay, good throw.
Shot.
But we all know, and we talked about it in the last 2 events, that softer shot's more manageable, especially with pressures like this.
Okay.
I got shade last again.
I would have said for 2 no's.
Line's good.
Weight's good too.
I think you got to go for weight.
Weight's there.
Room if you can.
Weight's pretty good.
Well then, leave it. Leave it. Needs a curl.
Gleason and
Like to go down.
Simmons
Line's good,
like
line's
the
good.
weight.
Gotta go down. John.
Rycroft right there behind
Would be
them.
nice too again. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Perfect.
Really well judged. Nolan Thiessen. Pat Simmons.
Straight draw with the intern? That just gives him a double, right?
Make that double.
Doesn't that just give him a double right back?
That's fine. Then we're coming here.
You don't like going there now?
What, Peel, intern?
Okay.
Thinking so far ahead. Blue double. Off the blue onto the yellow.
Yep. Whoa, yep.
Might leave a double for Morris, but that opens up the scoring area.
Made a couple of big cleanup shots in the first. Ryan Fry. Oh, goodness. And John Morris didn't know which way to turn. He was spinning like a revolving door.
Same shot.
And suddenly Morris, looking to score 2, is sitting a couple. And
Probably
they
better.
are, one is covered. One has just popped out
probably
into
best.
the open.
Okay.
We don't want to be right here because then he's got Great Wall of China to run it into. Eh?
Yeah.
Just top, like biting the 8's probably perfect, boys.
Okay.
Talk to me though. If we're a little heavy, we can make something else happen.
Okay. I don't mind seeing a sliver more.
Yeah, they know the saving shot for
little.
Brad
Biting
is
the 8
that
would be ideal.
right hand blue rock right outside of the rings to use to run back, so they're trying to take that away.
I love the way John manages a curling team. It's, talk to me, boys. We can make something else out of this if it's a little deep. Always thinking of plan B. But you do need that communication in these big moments.
Wait.
Say a little bit for line.
T-line
No, line's
Whoa,
good.
guys.
Line's good.
Whoa! No.
Top
Clean
four.
it.
Top
Clean it for line. Yeah.
Whoa!
Let's wait.
Wateroo!
T-line now.
Okay, stay close. Yep.
Tap and roll.
Yep.
Where they get it?
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's good. It's real good. Nice.
Perfect.
They cleared that stone by at least half a rock.
Good judge, boys.
Most teams would have wanted that to bend a little more, get closer to the button, but as John said, that would have set up a wall, and then this missile coming in would have hit something. Now there's a possibility it could go through the uprights here.
Yep.
Right out of his hand. And here they go. The Harndens. And he'll spill in another one.
You understand the frustration on these when you get a pick. It's just, it's unfair. You throw the rock well.
What do we do?
Guard that yellow one.
Just top
Right here?
Right there?
No, I think guard.
Well, I don't really like Garden.
Okay.
He's got to remove 5 rocks here in 2 shots. I think we go right here. And this is good too.
Okay.
Remember what we said earlier today?
Same sort of weight. Top 8 though.
You had mentioned it,
Top
I think,
12
on
works
Friday.
good.
Sometimes you can get too many stones in
Top
there.
8.
It seems, though, John isn't afraid of that.
Well, in this case, they're in such nice positions. Now, I guess the only thing that go wrong, that little blue one over behind John, if they can pound those all out of there and hang around, there could be a deuce, but it's so late in the end now. There's only 2 rocks left for Jacobs. Can he remove 5? And there's another one thrown by John. So, because of the positioning, they're okay with all the yellows in there now.
Let it work, Nolan.
Line's good. Line's fine, guys.
Let it work. Let it work. Let it work.
Line's
Top
fine.
goal, top
It's
eight.
got to work. It's got to work, boys. It's got to work.
Whoa,
Line's pretty
line's
close.
good.
So
Whoa.
Nolan, you're in.
Clean.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, hard. Hard.
Yep.
Hard, 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 hard,
Yep.
hard, hard. It's good.
That's good because we got the through now, eh?
Yeah, you got 3 of them.
Yeah, John, you know, so smart again. He doesn't overlap any of those rocks, so they're all usable if Jacob's team gets anything in here buried.
Is anywhere in the back there? Right?
Yeah.
To your point, Cheryl, you've got that, you've got that, you've got that if you have to.
Speed's similar to the other side, just
A little more. Yeah.
very positive.
Sweep your back forward.
Okay.
And on the same sheet, obviously, the whole weekend, a lot of these have ticked the guards coming in, especially when the guard's in that tight. Brad has a nice, crisp release, good rotation, so you might be able to hold it out there long enough. Gets that little extra motion when he lets it go.
Right now it is John Morris in control of this second. It's a $4,000 skin, looking to score 2, and he's sitting 5.
I think that's fine.
And all of them are
Close. Yeah.
top of the house. Trying to wrap a stone, now around top 8.
Sit. Cut.
And it's going to slide and slide. Finally stop back edge of the 8.
You know, this is our 6th game here, but so we have a slight advantage. But they can't take enough ice in that shot.
I
It's
think
just
we want
amazing.
to be, like, ideally is right here, right? That's perfect. Right
But we don't want to be here.
No.
So we can get away with this.
Yeah.
But let's go top 8.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay.
There.
He tried to throw extra because he was a little wider.
Well, as mentioned, John Morris winning the gold medal in Vancouver. When you think about it, lost the trials final to Jacobs. Martin did. Could have gone to Sochi too, 1 game away, and has really been a wonderful player right from his time as a junior when he won 2 Canadians and 2 Worlds, and then went to the Brier representing Ontario back around 2002, 2003.
Light.
Line's okay.
Might be a hair tight. Where are you?
Now the age of 36, turned 36 just in the middle of December.
Oh, let me know.
Clean it. Yep.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Yep.
Hard.
Gotta go.
It's going sideways. Hard.
Really hard. Really hard.
Hard. Hard. Rub it off.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh.
Unbelievable curl there, and that made it worse for John.
Yeah, we just. Yeah, we.
Well, and that's what I think Brad's struggle was when he threw his. You're trying to throw it there. You can't really give it to the sweepers. You have to throw it there yourself because of the curl. And his just came down a little bit heavy, and you see when you're light, it's gone.
Go, Brad. Yep.
He has to get by, which would be an achievement. Stay in the 4-foot and try to get to an area that there isn't a yellow raise.
No doubt about it.
Seven inches more ice than last time.
Try to give it to you a bit this time.
There is a stagger at the top of
DJ on the end.
the house.
DJ
If
on
you
the
could
end.
ever tuck one around.
DJ on the end. Sweep her back 4. Yep. Come on. Go.
So sweep her back 4.
Go, guys. Come on. Go.
The Brush
Back
brothers,
there.
CJ
Come
and
on,
Ryan.
guys. Hard boys.
Sweep her back 4, boys.
Go. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, and this one
right
will
idea.
not get there, and they'll just kick it away. And the skin of $4,000 is going to go to John Morris here in the second. Morris takes the early lead here in Banff on a Sunday night.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Laws from Team Jones, who skipped the winning team at last year's All-Star Skins here in Banff. Play along by tweeting your answers using the hashtag #ToyotaTrivia. I'll have the answer a little later.
And the Toyota Trivia is brought to you by the 2015 Toyota RAV4 Let's Play. And the women played here in Banff this year as well for $100,000 in total prize money. Rachel Holman, the big winner earlier today. Wonderful game. A winner over Jennifer Jones, Val Sweeting, and Chelsea Carey rounding out the field. Yes, it is the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game here in Banff. Our second straight year. Wonderful to be here at this time of year. Weather has been exceptional. Light dusting of snow for a little powder on the ski hills, but my goodness, this week nothing but sunshine in the forecast and temperatures in and around the freezing mark, which is a little bit unheard of. this time of year. So John Morris picks up the first 2 skins, the carryover, plus another 2. He has $4 grand on the board. The third now will be worth $3,000. And the last rock, the hammer, belongs to Brad Jacobs. And he will look to score the 2 playing the Blue Stones.
A little frustration for Brad Jacobs. Not often you see him heavy on a draw and then come up really light on a draw. So just trying to figure out that spot.
He was aiming right at me here, and he took that extra ice, and he got out to the broom plus maybe, and I think he just caught some pebble.
Line's perfect, right here.
We've said, I think, more than once in the last 3 days, it's the skip that will figure out the ice first and best. Right now, it's advantage John Morris.
Yeah, I think so for sure. And as I said in the opening, we forget he skipped forever in junior. He made it to a Briar final, lost to Randy Furby.
Line's good.
Line's real good.
We skipped last year and nearly won the Briar and the Olympic trials.
You're just short.
So he knows what he's doing.
But he did, Cheryl did offer when they talked about him returning to Alberta and taking over this team and becoming Team Canada. He did talk to Pat Simmons and said, you know, do you want to throw the fourth? Should we do the same thing as I did with Jim Cotter in BC? I'll throw the third stones and skip. You throw the fourth. And Simmons said, no, you just skip the team.
Well, 2 things. I mean, John's such a team player. He doesn't need to be throwing the last rock. He'll play any position. He just wants to win. And I think Pat, that's his comfort, is playing third. And I really love the combination of the 2 of them together. They talk, and I think Pat really gets a lot out of John that way. And Pat's been playing phenomenal.
Oh, was he ever?
Good weight.
I got heavy.
Right to
heavy
it.
for sure this time. Definitely heavy.
Room
Right
then.
to it.
What room if it's heavy?
It's pretty close, John.
No, it's got a curl, boys.
Yeah, hair heavy, eh?
Heavy.
Yeah, small bone.
Needs the curl big
curl
time.
though.
Shoot.
Needs the curl big. Finish.
Finish hard.
Okay, Carter, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good shot.
How accurate these guys are. Carter could feel it on his fingertips that he just gave it that extra pound. And almost came up to the nose, but close enough that this is tricky.
Back line plus.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Almost
Yep.
half.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
At least back line.
Yeah.
Whoa. No. Oh boy. Good shot, AJ.
He got to the nose and pushed it straight back.
So that was all a weight shot, throwing the right weight to get the curl past the guards.
Yeah.
Little easier to do when you have those 2 guys sweeping.
Just a bit.
Clean. Yep.
Keep your hair heavy.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
That center guard is coming up very, very quickly now. Simmons, Thiessen, here's that gun.
Never stop. You don't want to
By 1,
roll this in.
by 2, and they actually get across the nose and get the flip inside and underneath.
That's crazy. Oh yeah. Couldn't have went to a worse spot. You don't have this somewhere.
He didn't want to roll this far. Kind of staggers all those guards in favor of Brad Jacobs.
Room. Yep.
Hey, room. Just wait.
Room.
Weight's good.
Room.
You gotta wait.
No, let it
Top
curl.
4.
Let it
Top
curl.
8. Top 8.
Still room, guys.
Okay, we're great.
No, would like that to curl.
Okay, we're right beside it.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa!
Good shot. John with the little one in there will still sit third.
Yeah, Pat is. He made that earlier shot. I think it was in the first. In off to come across was brilliant. As mentioned, he really got it going at that
Unless to me.
Continental Cup a week ago at Canada Olympic Park.
Clean.
Pat played many bars out of Saskatchewan as a skip. I always felt his draw shot, the soft shot, was the weakest part of his game. But a lot of different surfaces in Saskatchewan compared to what you play now. And he's played so much internationally and nationally now on these great surfaces that he can do that quite regularly.
Yeah, 7 Briers in total for him, 5 out of Saskatchewan.
Let's go, Pat.
Sean, I guess we got a guard today.
What a beauty that was.
Well, and the problem for Jacobs here is it's tough to score your deuce with that Pat Simmons stone being so tight onto the top of the forefoot.
A little bit early. A little bit early, for sure.
Yeah, Ryan Fry's numbers hurt obviously by that. He made a couple of great runbacks in that.
Not too deep.
In that first, and then he had one pick. So that hurts his numbers.
Tuck a piece of you.
No, it is. No.
Sit.
Good.
Sit.
Great guard. If the guard's wide open, Johnny can run it in onto that yellow.
Just a little overlap, eh?
Beautiful.
Well, it'd sure be nice to do this. Because there's not much we can do up here with these, eh? If you could ever do this, if you could ever shave this, it's all pretty good. It exposes their back blue, and we got one we can run in, right?
You think it curls in there with the in?
Huh?
You think it curls enough with the in to touch it? And
I don't have much space there, John. I only got like...
I think that's a bad
Well, it's overburied by half a stone, and...
What's that?
We're still not...
I just can't make that roll that you want.
Make sure you get a 4-4, though.
Well, there's enough room, right, with more?
6 different shots.
No, it's almost... No.
Wow.
Even if you nose it, Pat.
Yeah, I can nose it. I just can't...
nosing it, right, kills this.
Okay.
Opens up something.
Yep.
I think ideally nose or hair inside.
All right.
All right, let's make it.
What John would love to do is just get rid of that thing, which opens up this shot back here to kill these two.
Does that often happen,
Nobody
Cheryl?
wants to see soft weight.
I mean, from the throwing end, you just don't see the same thing as the person holding the broom.
Yeah, I think you have a better angle from the throwing position to be able to see and what looks good to your eye to throw at.
Yeah, whoa!
If you could ever get across like that, and he ran it by.
Pat was definitely right on when he said I couldn't roll past the center line because you couldn't shave that any thinner and throw it any harder.
Could you have played it softer and gotten the roll across?
No, because it wouldn't have the speed to kick off the object rock pick.
Okay.
Somewhere.
It will curl, so
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm out there.
shoot her out there.
Would that weight be good here, you think?
Yep.
Think that's too much, or
No.
Good. Lots of line. Easy.
Halfway.
Easy for line.
At least halfway.
Same situation with Ryan's first one. You'd like to tuck an inch here, or it'll be a usable rock for Johnny.
Yep. Hard. Well, no. Good.
Shot rough.
Matt, I was way out there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Try and open up a bunch of rocks off that center line.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet.
Okay. Could be interesting.
You ever nail it right into the pocket. Why don't you just hit an inch of that blue one, Pat?
Okay.
It's about 2/3.
Yeah.
Really nice strategy here. This rock stops the out turn. This one's the worst one on the in turn side. Why not get rid of both? So John's going to try to get that one going away. That'll go over there, and then he exposes
You can't guard both, right?
that yellow or that blue. Jacobs can't guard both. Tough double here, but a big reward.
Whoa. No.
Angled across. I'll get rid of one.
It's not bad. It's okay.
Well, maybe that blue's in a better spot.
Yep, it is better. There's no question he could certainly top the yellow for second shot, which would be a victory.
How much you got of this blue?
That's good. You got a shot both ways.
Quarter? Almost? Quarter?
It's got enough for the blue.
And he can definitely get shot this way too, eh?
Can't get shot, I don't think.
Just guard again?
Real close.
Which one are we guarding? He can get to that, right?
No.
No?
Not to do anything with it. Well,
That's what I
maybe if
think
he
too.
airs it.
Over buried by almost half a rock.
Yeah.
You like leaving him this one?
I don't know with weight how he makes that. I don't think it's possible.
All right. Same
He
spot.
just has to tap it to.
He
Make
could
it so we don't have
freeze
to
to
shot.
it.
If both shots are there, you could come down and just play a soft tap, kick over here,
I don't think so.
kick the yellow over that way, and double guard. At least a Weagle could do it.
Yeah, and it moves enough. But
I'd rather leave him this, Brad, all day than.
That's, yeah.
If he can tap this, he gets second.
Okay.
And then we tap, right? No, we wouldn't.
I don't know.
Draw.
I actually think there's enough room, space.
I like this.
If you can move the blue stone enough, he might even get shot rocked by playing that.
It's possible. Can't see much of it though.
No.
Both of them are extremely hard, but I think the yellow, the intern come around, tap that yellow an inch is the easiest shot for John.
It's pretty close. But,
He may only get second with it, but it's
Yes.
good for the carryover.
Right.
Halfway, almost tight.
Tight.
We're tight.
That's too deep.
That'll slow down once it curls.
We're halfway.
Yeah, line's good. Just clean it.
Halfway.
Yeah, just clean it. Hold a little bit. That's good.
No, no, no.
Shot, Brad.
now, E.J. Harnden said, look, I'd rather leave him this. Is it just, Cheryl, just because of the amount of curl here?
Yeah, he thinks it's the tougher shot, and I would agree. I mean, you have to throw the right weight, but you only have to touch it. So if they hair that
all we
blue
gotta do is
guard
tap
on the
it
center line,
2 inches. So
and then touch that yellow one, and they can at least get a carryover with it.
I think maybe an inch more, Pat.
I like that.
Somehow have to get that blue, though, off the button and push it far enough.
I think John would just be happy with the carryover here. Just T-line weight. I'm not sure he can move it enough without rolling open.
For shot? No.
Yeah.
Don't forget now, Jacobs does have last rock.
Okay, take a look.
Easy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Top button T.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Clean.
We're playing for
Clean.
$3,000 here in the third.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa. Off.
never.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't roll that shooter. Don't roll that shooter. Whoa. Don't roll the shooter.
Yeah, he's got second shot.
Good. Not bad. Good shot.
Beauty.
Great finish.
Just tapped his out there.
Tapped it out, yeah. Yeah, sure. Good job.
I'm thinking
So
like
there's no way you could have played enough weight to move that blue
Don't think
shot
so.
stone.
Don't think so.
Go, Brad.
I think Brad really
That's
left
too much,
the
I
easier of the
more
two
than what
for
I
John, and
Yeah.
now he's got a guard in
that's
the
a
way,
little
which
too
is
much. I think
courtesy
maybe
of
a little bit
himself. But this, you
T-line,
know,
right?
these brushers get this by the guard. There's lots of curl. Just think T-line, Brad, and they can brush it in there. They only have to touch it, just graze it, and it's in there. It's really a draw to the button.
Right now we have a carryover. Final stone,
We'll want you.
$3,000 skin.
Back 4.
Room, hold.
Back 8.
Oh, it's too much weight then. It's
Back
gotta curl.
4. Coming down.
Coming down, as they say.
Coming down.
No.
Back 4. Gotta go.
Here it goes towards that guard.
Yeah.
Now they just have to touch it up. Touch it up. Come on, come on, get over. Touch it up. Touch it up. Move it. Yes. For $3,000. A lot of the finish has been coming late and comes just enough. Ryan Fry, the brush goes up, and $3,000 goes up on the board for Brad Jacobs. Oh, we have to set the Wayback Machine now to 1998. Wayne Maddaw against Kevin Martin. Maddaw with his last throws a big pistol. Clears away a Martin stone and sits one, and then Martin with his final stone. He's going to have to try the run back. One of his favorites, of course, and it's good to score 2 and pick up the win. As Kevin Martin Don Walchuk, Don Bartlett, and Rudy Rumsharan take home just over $50,000 the 1998 TSN Skins game. Martin would go on to become the top money-earning skin in TSN Skins game history. The flashback brought to you by CI Investments, Canada's investment company. Brad Jacobs is on the board now, picks up a skin of $3,000. Here we go to the fourth. Another $3,000 skin. This time, John Morris will have the last rock. So he'll look to score the two, playing the Yellowstones.
Line's good. Line's good. A little curling a bit.
Nice and tight. Can't hurt it.
Line's good.
Cannot hurt that.
Line's good. Yep, come on. Yep, keep it moving.
Get it to the sign. Get it to the
Yep.
sign.
Good brush, guys. That boy.
Is that right? Top 8.
Is that more?
Top 8, Carter.
Most of the teams are playing this come around, which everybody does. A little bit higher in the skins format, especially with this curl. Yes, the other team can get around, but you certainly don't want to be on the button and shrink that scoring area.
I want to be top 12. Yeah, hard.
Beauty.
Good.
We talk so often in traditional game about anything deep is useless, and I do think the skins is a great training tool for any teams to have to understand that deep is bad and throw everything up in the control zone, top 8 foot, top 12.
Got room, back 4.
First time in the game, though, Russ, we're seeing one guard and then going right away.
Room.
Yes. We've seen 2 or 3 stones out in front before somebody decides to go into the rings.
Yep.
Line's great.
Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Stay on it.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's it. Keep going.
Beauty.
Hangs on to the back of the button, just back T-line.
Tap and roll away. Shot.
Just want to tap it here, Nolan.
Okay.
With the ice this good, Jacobs is using John's top 8 foot rock as the second guard.
Back ring.
I love this call. Nobody plays this enough, in my opinion. It would be easier to freeze to this or be in front of it, then you could use it. If they could ever tap this back, they've opened that scoring area right up.
Real hard. Where is it?
It's going to take an awfully big brush, though, from Carter Rycroft, Pat Simmons.
Whoa! Clean.
One guard.
Oh. Carter on this one.
8 foot.
On that one. Hard.
And tap it back.
Oh, boy. Nice shot, man.
4 perfect curling shots.
Good shot.
Control.
E.J. Harnden.
Whoa.
As we play second stones.
Whoa. No.
Real good toss.
Just wouldn't finish. Didn't come across the nose for him.
Shoot.
I think just hack, Carter. Okay.
It's always a curious thing, that fine line. Just that little extra weight, and he doesn't get the bend. He just doesn't get the curl, and so he bangs it on the beak. This one maybe a little less, and
Weight's good.
Carter could maybe flip it inside.
Whoa. Clean.
Could roll open here if you're John Morris, too. They are going to try to get underneath.
Whoa. Come on, darling. Yep. It's around these. Okay, Carter.
Come on, darling, somebody said.
Good weight.
Why would you roll to the outside?
Well, by rolling to the inside, you're right on the pin. Jacobs comes down and freezes. How do you score 2?
You like the same ice?
Roll open. Brad's going to have to make a decision at some point. If John continues to sit 2, he's going to have to make that perfect come around again, which they did, and Morris still got it out of there.
Heavy hack.
Yep, gotta go.
Now, if this is made, John's in a bit of trouble.
Hard, gotta go all the way. Gotta go all the way, come on.
They're really trying to hold this now. Here comes this guard. It's the center line guard. Here's the first test, and they fail it. Move that guard over, though.
Brilliant brushing, because if that bends anymore, the blue one's gone, and there's no chance to steal.
The split, I think, eh?
Okay.
It's either that or the tap on the, well, don't really like that. He just comes off this, eh? I think we play the split. Even if you're just edge on edge would be nice, Carter. Back 8.
Don't throw this deep enough to throw it through.
T-line, back 4.
Clean.
T-line.
Like to
Hard
go a little
then,
bit.
Go then, yep.
Hard if it's T.
Hard if it's only T, go.
Okay, well, plan B, plan B. Stay close, though.
Top 4. Top 8.
Yep, yep.
Sure, John?
Whoa. No roll on this yellow one. No roll on that one, but take this one. Good. Not bad.
One early the way.
Good call on plan B. The weight wasn't bad.
Make that double. Try to roll just a hair.
Straight back double.
Yep. Whoa. No.
Ryan Fry.
No. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Now some late licks. And he'll avoid the jam at the back. Rolls the shooter over. Shot stone still belongs to Morris.
Could just.
I think here, I think the 2 shots are there. I like that, though. Just want to be full 4.
These are difficult. If Pat comes up a hair light, top 8 foot, there'll be an immiscible double. You sure don't want to be a little deeper behind the tee line either.
No, they freeze right down on top of you then.
Pretty small area.
Pat Simmons.
What do you like?
Mine's a hair tight.
Mine's a hair tight.
Top 4.
Okay, hard if you can. It's pretty tight.
Wait, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, just for line.
Lots of weight now.
Line's good.
Stay close.
It's like 4.
We're just by.
Whoa.
Yep.
But.
Whoa, we're by. Stop. Good shot. Nice judge, brother.
Thank goodness. Great call from the front end. Rycroft and Simmons. Rycroft, and Thiessen on Simmons Stone, and just
Not
letting
playing
John know where it was all the way down.
And they had to go early for line. Sorry, Cheryl. And if they didn't, it bounces off the blue, sets up that yellow double.
Well, they're really using this as Morris team. They're using these games for just building up that teamwork and that communication leading up to the Brier, and it looks great. They're working
Line's good.
really well together.
Line's good.
Got room. Yep. Room. Yep.
Hard boys.
You can. Come on, go.
Hard boys.
Go.
Right in there. Go.
It's all right.
Good.
Good, sweet.
Didn't say anything.
Go, Keith. Thanks.
Toss, right? Yeah, just a little less turn, eh?
Right there, yeah.
Just a little soft. Yeah.
Freezer in there. I don't love the guard because he makes the run on the guard. He's one buried.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
We like your first call.
Okay. We can get away with tapping a hair too, Pat.
Okay.
If the line's good. We want to try to get to the inside of that, though.
This
That's
rock
the
will
key.
curl just a little more, Johnny.
Like, what's that?
This rock will.
Okay, so that's good. Even this isn't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got to give you some ice.
Knowing the stones, eh? Yeah. Cheryl, you just this one is going to maybe go a little bit more, a little quicker.
Well, and that's from watching the games, and that's from throwing in practice. They've figured out and tried to match all the stones.
Have they played anything with the intern yet? I don't think so. Now, granted, there are a couple. The stones are just this side of the center line. I don't think they've played the intern yet. Down this end.
Not this end. No, not at all. So this will be warming up a little bit. It's easy to overbrush these.
Whoa, Nolan.
Top 4.
Never. Line's not good.
No. No line. Whoa.
Yep. No roll. Okay. Jeez, I don't think that rock curls anymore.
I don't think so. Not by that.
Shoot.
Well, that surprised them because they thought that stone might do something.
You know, sorry, just looking back from the game today and the games we've watched, it seems the blue stones curl more than the yellow stones all together.
I don't think you ever touch this. I think you got to hit this one first to even keep this 6.
Think so?
Yeah.
What happens if we tap freeze it?
Yeah. He probably taps that on the nose.
And then when we make a double and nose it, and then how's he get two? This way, in turn maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. Just has to touch forefoot.
Yeah.
Thinking tap back to here.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking get rid of 2 of them.
How do you get rid of 2 though? Like you said,
Here,
off that and then there.
Here. Sit there, then he has to play the double and roll out, and then you go back to here.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think. And if he misses, well, we're good.
You don't think you can make it this way?
I don't think you can touch that. And I think he'll push this one through here.
Yeah?
Unless you just feather it.
Yeah.
I think we play just to feather the 2.
With peel?
Yeah.
Turn, do you like the end? If we're gonna feather the 2?
Whatever you like.
I kinda do.
Type of weight are you playing?
Peel.
Peel?
Maybe just normal. I don't know if maybe normal. I don't know if we need to fire it.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think so.
This curls, they're trying to get in here somewhere, hit it in that area, and
no, I
just
don't like
stay
that
there.
in at
But
all.
if they ever tick their own first, this one, they could get that around the horn shot again, where
Like a
the
feather
blue one will
through
actually
again.
sneak up this way. The throwing
Yeah,
rock
not-
will probably end up in that area.
Not huge.
Yeah. If you just go right to the 6,
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world.
Skip Stones, Brad Jacobs, and his first $3,000 skin. Right now, it's just a carryover. Moore's looking to score 2.
Curl, come on.
And
That's
he'll
not bad.
move it far enough. And Jacobs now in a steal position.
Real good.
Jacobs getting his first skin in the 3rd. A $3,000 skin. Skip out of the Sioux Curlers Association makes a beauty here.
Well, yeah, and we talk about it to death, but wouldn't you just love once, just the one rock with these brushers?
And then here, just got to touch this up. That will do. Thank you very much. That's your key shot, brought to you by Chartered Professional Accountants, CPA. The P is for professional.
Edge on end, so you have room to get the nose or inside.
Like if we just don't have enough of it. We get 2/3 of this, it's pretty good, but we can't get there, can we?
I like the O-turn.
I think we got to try hack weight then, Pat.
Okay.
Hack weight, just feather that guard and try to miss the yellow.
Really tough shot. You have to cross that center line, get to the low side of this rock
If I throw
that Brad
any
just
less than
threw.
that, we won't get shot. Right. Yeah.
Tap the shot rock out, just across, hit it at
I think
1
I need
o'clock
just a
as we're
shade
looking
more.
at it. Just tough to do with that guard.
And I think you'll get the curl once you get to the line. Like that's where we've seen the curl really move.
Lots of weight.
Close, close.
Lots of weight.
Oh,
whoa.
Oh, never. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Morris.
Yes.
On and off it. Decent Rycroft. How close are they here? Pat Simmons calling line as it walks the line down.
Go, Pat. Go, go, go,
And
go,
we'll
go.
push it back far enough. Shot Stone.
Shot.
Belongs to Morris. The carryover point.
Perfect weight for that shot.
Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
Just has to hair that blue guard.
Yep. Right on.
What a great shot at it from that angle. And just enough. You heard
Go, 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 go.
Carter yelling, "Go, Pat, go," because you had to get this one back as far as they could. It might leave that yellow at the top closer. It's really close.
Well, I guess the only other shot would be a tap. Just tap. Try to tap it in here.
If we tap it on the nose, it's pretty tough for him to get 2, isn't it?
Well, he'll have a double, won't he? Or,
Well,
I see what you're saying.
I think just tap it on the nose.
If we tap it on the nose, he'll have to get rid of this one.
And this one.
Which one's shot over here?
They're both. We're lying 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah, we are.
So I think just tap it right on the nose.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's think about this here. Now the draw. Who threw that come around to the back? Ryan did. I'm thinking about here, Fry.
Okay.
You like that?
That looks minimal to me, but
Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Tap it behind the
right
yellow.
on the nose, we lay 4. Or sorry, not 4, but I mean, we'll be shot and we'll be 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
okay.
Okay.
Straight back, the double will be very makeable, but John's rock will be too high.
Anything on this side's fine too, right?
You got us sweeping, so we could hold it.
That's true.
I think less.
Confident bunch.
Look at those biceps.
They're probably right.
Give it.
I think you can tap this even on a little bit of an angle, and it's not too bad.
Come on.
Gotta go line.
Come on. Come on. You got it. Come on.
You said you could
Easy
hold
on
it.
the line.
Now you have to.
Just line, just line.
Ryan,
Just line.
EJ, Harnden,
Whoa, whoa,
the Brush brothers.
Shot, Brad. Wow, look at that. No.
Well, lost its handle, turned the other way.
I didn't literally mean to do it.
Well done.
Good sweep, boy.
Yeah, that's what they are impressive, boy.
I think you can get your. It's got to be close to getting your shooter in for 2, though. No.
Need the old tea kettle follow through, baby.
If you can hit it, you can hit it.
It's just where does his shooter go?
Well,
He makes this double
anyway.
with the
So it
in-turn.
doesn't matter, but-
Out-turn.
Or the
Yeah.
out-turn.
Hey,
And where does
rolling
his
up.
shooter go?
Out-turn.
Does he
Three
get
quarters.
second shot with it?
Exactly.
See, the problem is, it's going to be going right into that.
Well, yeah. You ever get a little spin off?
Okay,
You never know.
out-turn 3/4.
Boy, it's dangerous to try it.
Yeah, like my
As you say, just make that double. Make the double live another
Low
end.
with the out-turn there, Johnny.
But if his shooter spins over and comes off the back of his own yellow, does that not spin into the 8-foot full to score 2?
Well, if the shooter will come in far enough, but then the one on the button where Pat's standing will redirect it to the back pile, and it'll be closer.
All righty, we'll find out right now. Right now, it's a stolen skin by Brad Jacobs. Now, late, walk it back, and that's what they'll do. One for sure. Take a look around the edge, and they've kicked it away. It's a carryover of 3,000. We'll take it to the 5th at $4,000 when we resume play. $7,000 on the line. Everybody taking pictures. Men's final of the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game from the Fenlands Recreation Center here in Banff. Our final night.
It's a beautiful night for a stroll in downtown Banff, the final night of our coverage of the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game. And of course, Banff, Alberta, so beautiful in the Rocky Mountains, one of our favorite stops. When you talk about the curling and the curlers, it is a long winter. They don't see their homes very often. The travel can be very intense. The women will go to the Scotties and Moose Jaw. Next up for the men, of course, the Briar in Calgary. Then there's the Worlds and Spiels. It is a lot of travel. And sometimes travel is not fun and does not go well. And that brings us to tonight's segment of Q&A.
There's been a few.
Horror story?
We had to drive home from Sault Ste. Marie this year in a blizzard.
We couldn't get a flight out. It was a 17-hour drive and the conditions weren't very good.
That was like 17 hours of white knuckling.
Danny and Matt drove the whole way. I was lucky enough to just hang out in the back seat, relax, have a couple donuts and some coffees.
We were driving back, I forget where it was, specifically it was somewhere in northern Ontario and kind of out there. And the highways were closed, so we had to take this back highway that took us hours and hours more than it should have.
I think our first trip to Switzerland, when I was in junior curling, we won a trip to Switzerland, and they lost our bags.
I slammed long ago out in Port Hawkesbury. Get out there and my suitcase doesn't arrive.
We were only there for 7 or 8 days, and we didn't get them for the first 4.
Doesn't arrive. I keep phoning, keep checking, not coming. And for some reason, I was stubborn that week, and I'm not, it's gonna come. I'm not gonna go buy a bunch of new clothes and stuff.
So you can imagine, recycling a lot of clothes and that was a little painful.
Ended up, I wore the same shirt and sweater and socks and underwear for the week. Didn't get it on the way back, got it about a week later when I got home. And yeah, that was a long week.
I had to babysit Blake while he threw up on himself, trying to get him on the plane. That was probably the worst one.
We ended up having to fly from PEI to Toronto, Toronto to Ottawa, Ottawa to Toronto, and Toronto to the Sioux.
I guess a couple years back, we were coming back from a spiel in Scotland and we got stuck in Toronto in the airport trying to get a flight out, couldn't get a flight out. They told us we weren't going to get home till Thursday and this was Sunday.
That was pretty ridiculous.
We took the red-eye from Calgary at midnight, landed in Toronto at 5:30. Our 8:40 got canceled. EJ and Brad got put on 11:55. I got put on at 5 o'clock, so I spent about 12 hours at the Toronto airport. I was not happy.
We didn't get to Hamilton. We went to Ottawa. There was such a bad storm in Hamilton. We went to Hamilton first and we went in circles for about an hour to try to land. We couldn't. Then we went to Ottawa, landed there.
I lived for a few years in Grand Prairie, had some tough ones where I was flying in and circling Grand Prairie and turning around, going back to Calgary. So I had my own room booked at the airport hotel quite a bit.
Anyways, had to book a new airline and get there is a nightmare.
Q&A brought to you by Pinty's. Eat well, live well, be well. A close one so far between Jacobs and Morris. More coming up right after this.
The Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game on TSN is brought to you by Pinty's. Are you ready for some tasty tailgating? Pinty's, official sponsor of the NFL in Canada.
And welcome back to the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game. John Morris up $1,000 after 4. Some outdoor ice hockey. How Canadian is that? I think John Morris was doing that the other day as well. You played a little bit of shinny. We saw you doing that. You're a good hockey player too?
I wouldn't say good, but yeah, the Fenlands was great to us. They let us have the hockey rink here, and just had a bunch of friends and family out and laced up the skates and had a bit of a dicey moment though. I went in, you know, you're playing pretty competitive with your buddies and went a little hot into the boards and it got a little dicey there for a bit, but it's fun.
Good start on this ice so far. John, growing up, obviously you had a lot of great curling influence. Your dad certainly comes to mind. Who did you watch or maybe talk to when it came to having strategy to play the Skins game?
You know what I've learned from, you know, watching guys like Ed Wernick, Russ Howard throughout the years, Wayne Madaw, Kevin Martin, those guys. And every time we practice, usually at the end of the practice, we'll throw a couple ends to Skins. And it's more fun and it just keeps your head in the game Skins-wise. And I think over the years that's helped.
How do you feel about your first 4 ends?
Good. You know, it's a little bit of a tentative start for both of us, and I think both teams are real close. We're just not 100% yet, so I'm looking forward to the back 4.
John, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Brett.
As we check the numbers after 4, pretty even right down the line. Biggest difference is Morris with his hit percentage, but then of course you take into account the stone of Brian Fry that caught something, so that's going to affect the numbers. The $1,000 is the only difference. The numbers after 4 brought to you by the Rimrock Resort Hotel. Elevate your experience. So with the carryover in 4, we add $4,000. This 5th will be worth a skin of $7,000. Brad Jacobs will have the last rock. So he has the hammer. He'll need to score the 2 for the skin, playing the Blue Stones. It's interesting when he mentions, John talks to about the people he watched.
A little bit tighter than
you, and he mentioned you, but you know, you learned from Eddie.
Oh, no question. Right. And Eddie played Skins when there wasn't Skins. He was the most aggressive player on the planet, and of course from Southern Ontario, so was John. I was too. And of course, Wayne Madaw. So it's, you know, we had great conditions because of Freddie Jenkins. We could play more finesse shots, and that was our angle to try to beat the great Western teams. And Eddie was one of those guys. He could curl 60% and beat you. You know, because he knew how to maneuver the rocks, how to position them up, and make the right ones at the right time.
Yeah, and it was all the snooker playing he did.
Yeah. Good point. He was an unbelievable snooker player, and luckily never had a chance to play him in snooker, but I understood he was incredible.
And he and Cliff Thorburn,
right.
Canadian world champion Cliff Thorburn, where Cheryl, they were best of friends. I don't know if you know Cliff Thorburn. Was a champion
Hard line.
snooker
Really
player.
hard line, Pat.
Made
Come
his
on.
lived in England for the longest
Really
time,
hard,
traveled
Pat.
the world.
Hard,
And he and
Line's great. Line's great. Top
he and
four.
Ed were great friends.
Top
Need the first
over there,
perfect
yep.
snooker game on television, Vic. Cliff.
Yeah.
Good shot. Attaboy.
You're just looking at us in amazement, aren't you, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Going, how old are you guys?
Nobody can see this, but I'm just shaking my head.
That's black and white television that he won.
Top four. It's good.
Little
Top four.
tiny
Little bow.
TV.
Yeah. You can go around it.
Everything looked like the 8 ball. Who knew? Why is he hitting the black? So it's a black and white set.
It's buried, Frank. No, higher the better. Oh, no.
Okay.
I do think, though, I mean, I grew up with a pool table in our basement, and I actually do think that helped a lot on the angles.
Oh, for sure it does. For sure it has to.
And it helped win money at the bar.
Yeah, there you go. We walk in. You sandbagged a lot of people, didn't you? Hey, way to go.
Good. Lots of room.
T-line.
What a
Line's
sharp.
top floor. Like two. Okay. Line's good.
Had your own cue in the
Line's good. Freeze it.
broom bag.
Isn't that funny, huh?
You know.
Walks in with his nice little satchel, little purse. You want to play? Yeah. And this, she just pulls out this cue and just unfolds it. Yeah.
I'd already placed the bets first.
Yes, of course.
Great freeze.
Yeah. Jacobs needing to score 2.
I don't like this at all.
It's gross.
Give me the out. Yep.
This is the way this team solves the problems.
Whoa.
EJ works for the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Commission.
All right. Good.
Good throw.
I heard on the radio today all the big prizes this weekend. There were 649, Lotto Max. They were all won.
Top 8, top 4.
I'm still here.
Wait on this one.
Where is it, boys?
Top 8. Heavy.
Top 8. Line. Room. Line's
Full
good.
8. Full 8 foot.
Line's good. Where is it?
Full 8 foot.
Right in front of it, actually, is pretty good.
Full 8 foot.
I'd like to line them up for sure.
Freeze it
and
now.
not
Freeze it.
Too
freeze
much
it.
separation.
Yeah, freeze it for this line. Yeah, freeze
Enough
it, Nolan.
freeze.
Come on. Come on, hard. Hard, Nolan, hard. Gotta freeze it. Go. Okay, good scrub. Shot, Carter.
Still think you run and try to get both of them moving.
Right on the nose?
Yeah, just hair off nose.
Team Jacobs will play out turns if they have the choice. In most cases.
Nope. Hurrah.
Real close.
All right.
Shot.
Not
Very
bad.
nice.
Sit. Sit. Good shot.
This gives you so much more room, huh?
Boy.
Well, yeah, they can get to the forefront.
That was better
now.
than it looked, by the way.
Silly little biter at the back. John's got to look over his shoulder there because that could be a problem.
Right here, Pat.
Well, that is kind of that
Can be a little
decision to
tricky
switch
getting there,
from, trying. You get everything. A steal comes into
right
play,
ice.
and that's when you really need to look to open it up.
A little bit early. Hard early, Nolan.
No, line's good.
Yeah, line is good.
It's a hair light, if anything.
Yeah,
Go.
it's light. Hard, boys, hard. Gotta get as far as you can.
Hard, guys.
Come on,
Line's pretty
boys,
good.
hard.
Hard. Line's pretty good. Go. Come on.
Where is
Hard,
it? Hard,
Nolan.
hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go some more. Hard.
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 Keep
Trying to cover their shot
Keep
stone.
going,
Go,
keep
Carter.
going, keep going.
Just didn't have the legs to get that final little bit of curl.
You don't want to overcook it, though. Like, right on the nose.
Just through.
Okay.
All of a sudden, a chance to sit too.
I think that's ice for hack.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the spot we saw Jennifer made that great backline tap.
The port.
Nope. Easy.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa.
Easy.
Close.
Yep.
Back line.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard.
Through he
Hard.
comes.
Go in the yellow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Go in the yellow.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Go, 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 go. Whoa. Whoa,
Lovely.
whoa.
Oh, it gets caught up in that catcher at the back.
Picked him on sideways.
Jeez, yellow picked.
Oh yeah.
That's too bad also.
Just curled to it, eh?
Definitely going to sit two when that make contact.
I'd say a good hack. You got enough for a good hack, eh?
Okay.
Weight's good. Yep. Yep.
Easy.
Hard.
Yep.
Really hard.
Much tighter than
Hard to
Fry's.
get by.
And here comes that corner guard, the yellow. Get it by that one.
Go, go, go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And right up. Well, I tell you what, you know, you look at that hole, and it's not that tight, but it's just the swing in the ice.
I think Cheryl said it best too, Vic. It's right on that line where if you pump it up and it stays on the outside of the center line, it might not finish. But both those went early, and they barely got him by.
Did you say that?
I did. I forgot I said it, but I did.
Well,
Close. No.
Ryan Fry.
No.
One more time. Get off the guard. Whoa.
Hard.
Now there might be the roll.
Get hard, hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
And he'll just touch it back. Doesn't get it out, though. So shot stone is that one sitting over at around 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the 12-foot. That belongs to Morris. He's
Get to the center.
Just the extra weight.
Yeah.
looking to steal here. Jacobs with last rock.
They're discussing right now what I said, Cheryl said, about that spot. Ryan's just tracked outside the line. Everything else, once it grabbed the line, went. And it's a smaller port than it looks.
Earl Morris is here. Of course, he's after all those years of coaching, Rachel Holman is now going to coach his son
Going early at all.
and has come out, and he will lead them in their.
Jacob's tap straightened out at the end, right?
I don't mind, like, we don't have to shave the guard as long as we bury half rock, right?
And he will lead them now in their final prep to the Tim Hortons prior. And it's interesting, he said last week, you know, the Morris team wasn't playing very well. They hadn't played very much. And he said the Continental Cup last year turned the season around for Rachel Holman. The Continental Cup may have done exactly the same thing for John Morris.
You're by.
Oh, I think so, especially what you're seeing here today.
No man's landing.
It's always tough. It's you put a team together, 4 people together, and you have no history, but it is tough for a player to walk into a team that's already established.
Well, they're all veterans here too, so it's easy to make that that switch. Too good for John Morris. They felt it would track a little bit coming over the hog line, but that just kept carving.
Can we do this or no?
Well, probably could, but I don't know. What do you guys like? Do you like trying to roll in behind the Blues with like back line?
Probably the best bet.
Yeah.
That's what my.
Hack weight, I'll call it.
That was my first thought.
We're gonna go. You can get behind the Blues. I think that's probably a better shot.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think you can?
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
can. You definitely can. I think.
So what? Just back ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough.
It's great ice, though, that it curls so hard with both turns. You don't normally see that.
Well, that's hard to believe he can make that because look where it is. He has to cross that by about 2 inches.
Good.
Almost
Back
hacked.
line.
Well, almost hacked. Almost hacked.
Back line. Play the other way.
Coming down.
Other way.
Other way, yeah!
Now it just gets off that corner guard as it looks to find the hole.
Even just.
And pushes it to the back edge of the 8.
Good throw.
have to throw a little less than that to get across the face.
Yeah, right, and then you're going to be shot raw because the yellow one would be up where John is. So that was a difficult play.
That would be super cute to get carryover.
Would have been nice if I even wanted it to roll over because it would have created a pocket everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know. It'll make his draw hair tougher. Board weight.
Big board. Big board.
Clean.
Big board.
Whoa, whoa. Clean.
So a little,
Clean.
Clean.
a little hotter than they may have expected.
Whoa. Right off. Whoa, no roll.
No roll, Carter, no roll.
No roll. Not bad.
It's going to roll.
Good shot. That's fine.
And then just peek out the wide side, sitting full in the 8.
Good.
And sitting the 2.
Cuts down a hair of his.
What's that?
Cuts down a
That
little
makes
bit
it
of his
interesting. It's either that or the straight draw.
Whatever you like.
I like this. Same as John.
Johnny Morris just threw it, so it gives Brad a pretty good educated guess here.
I just threw mine a hair saw.
Close to the same weight I threw
Like release.
Yeah, you could have been.
I could if
Oh, in your draw.
Yeah, and that's what it would curl was.
John's always talking and explaining. He's part coach on this team and part skip, and I think that's why they're starting to play better and better together, because he's getting everything out there and they're talking about all the shots and releases.
And he was last year with Cotter too. I mean, that's him.
Boy, that was impressive.
Yeah, very much.
No worries.
Gathering the boys around. Cheryl, there with Pines. Come on, boys. We'll get this. We
Lots
can
of
do this.
lines.
Come on.
Sweet for tea.
I love
Lots
that.
of lines.
I love
Line's fine.
Sweet for tea. Good line. T line.
Shot, Brad.
He draws the 4-foot, and we will carry over again. So we'll take the 7,000. We'll add 6 more. So it'll be a $13,000 skin when we come back.
Here's the answer to which skip won last year's All-Star Skins. It's Winnipeg's Jeff Stoughton. Thanks for playing Toyota Trivia.
Today's women's final was one of the best we've seen, as Rachel Holman was a winner over Jennifer Jones. Just wonderful shot making. Holman beating Val Sweeting in the semifinal. Jones beating a former Manitoba champion and Chelsea Carey, and then Holman winning that final, taking home $52,000. So on this Sunday night, we welcome you back to Banff and this beautiful Fenlands Recreation Center. We've had carryovers and carryovers and carryovers, and so here we go. $13,000 available here in the 6th, and it will be John Morris that has the last rock. So he'll try to score the 2 playing the Yellowstone.
Yep.
Shot, right?
Top 8.
John called for top 8 here. He also motioned a foot or so short, just like the Jacob Stone, which would be a good position also.
We want top 8
It's
here.
good.
Room. Line's great. Top 8.
Gotta go a little.
Yeah, hard then. Hard for line. Line. Hard for line. Hard. Come on, you got it, boys.
Hard, boys.
Hard. Just died, eh?
Yeah, it's yeah.
John just turned to Pat,
Lots
said
of
there's
line.
a veteran move, and
Lots of
said
line.
it's
No,
just
like, lots of line.
and he didn't finish the sentence,
Okay,
and Pat
go
went
then.
yes.
Go then. Yep.
And what they meant there is starting to dig in just a little bit in that slide path, and
Go.
I'm sure Mr.
Go, go,
Jacobs
go,
has figured
go,
it
go,
out too,
go.
but they didn't want to tell him.
And as you mentioned, I mean, Pat, with all his skipping experience, he'll have seen that too, likely. You know.
That's the difference at this level, is knowing then you throw that shot in this 6th, 7th, or 8th end that maybe you need another 2 feet out of your hand or another 3 feet or brush it
Hard,
sooner.
real hard. Clean.
Lots of weight.
Hard. Hard.
Hack.
Hard.
Hack.
Really hard.
Hard. You got it.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hard, 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 hard. Whoa.
Well done. Well done, Simmons Rycroft on that brush. Morris needing the 2 for the Skins, $13,000.
A little more guts to call over.
Like, I don't really see much of a shot. Like, I don't really...
Can I freeze the inside?
I'm almost thinking this. Yeah, you could
Make
do
the
that. I
double?
don't mind that.
I think that's the call.
Sit on him? Okay.
Why don't we make the double and blank this?
What'd you think
Lots
of
line,
that?
guys. Lots of line. Rope, rope.
The
Easy,
front
easy,
end
easy,
thinking
easy.
that,
Only if it's
why don't we
only if
make
it's
the
light.
double?
Slide.
They play the double on the yellows. And Jacobs try to
I think we're going
blank
around
and
it.
take it on.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that because then
Whoa.
Jacobs would hit hammer, and a lot of the teams are a little more
Yep,
comfortable
yep,
with
yep,
hammer.
yep.
This isn't going to be where they want it either, so
Really heavy.
advantage John Morris here.
Okay.
Funny, Cheryl, how it is. You want your final thought to be the positive thought,
Just top 4. If you could ever just get the
and then
inside.
something
nice
else
start.
enters your mind down just before you throw, and look
Top
where it
4,
ends
top
up.
button.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, you get some input from your sweepers a lot right before you throw, but then you really have to come back to, okay, what is my shot here? Where am I playing it to? It's part of
Little
your
bit of
pre-shot
lines.
routine when you're out there.
Easy.
Line's good, line's good.
T-line. T-line.
Room then, whoa, 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 what room?
Might be back 4.
Whoa then, whoa, whoa.
Close. Might be back
line's
4.
good, whoa, 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 never, never, never. Whoa, it needs to come down.
Curl.
You don't want to tap this one too far.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Obviously, one really deep with the Jacobs team, and you heard Carter say, "Wow."
Yeah, okay.
Might be getting a little greasier on this side.
Gives Brad this double.
EJ Harden. He plays second stones.
No. Come on.
One, and he stuffed it.
All right, not bad. Good throw.
Shot each.
Draw in there or hit and roll in there?
Hit and roll in there.
Don't mind that.
Think so.
Okay. Just, what do you like, Carter? Board?
Board, yep.
Okay.
Big shot, chance to sit 3 if you could ever hide it underneath, or partly
Weight's
underneath.
good.
Clean.
Yep. Hard.
Whoa,
Hard.
whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
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 Whoa.
Clean.
Close.
Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
How
Hard.
close?
Hard.
How close?
Go.
How close? Oh, that close. Tucks a corner underneath.
Couldn't carry that one into a better position. It's usable.
Edge on edge.
And again, it's that weight. They're throwing a board weight at this. It gives it a little movement, and the sweepers can manage it.
Back, yeah. Let's go, boys.
Nope. Whoa, guys. Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Close.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Roll it.
Even better?
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Not bad.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Picking it out's probably a dumb call, or
I don't even think it's worth keeping the shooter.
I don't either.
Because it's just giving them something to come off of. We'll still be lying 2.
Yep.
Let's just pick it out of there, Pat.
Okay.
Can't see a ton of this thing.
Should run nice and straight here. Yep.
Boy, they got him.
Ah!
Decent Rycroft just trying to pick it. Just trying to pick it. Get it, but got it. Started last week. You can't say it
It's there
enough.
for a while. I like it.
Matt Simmons at the Continental Cup playing for Canada against Europe, and he has been sharp.
Panic hard and then
Playing like that, I wonder if you ask for a little bit extra of the money you win.
Well, he's backing it up. I've seen Pat make 1,000 of those, but he's backing it up with the soft shots too.
Good line.
Good line.
Good
Easy.
line.
Line's good.
Good line. Sweep for back four.
It's back there.
Whoa,
that.
Room. Yep.
Room.
Yep.
Still there.
Room.
Brian Fry.
Room.
Coming down.
Yep. Yep.
Hard line.
And really coming
Hard.
down.
Line good. Come on.
Whoa.
Easy.
Yep.
Okay.
Center line, back four.
Very nice.
Good shot. I think so.
You like that or the draw? I sort of like this better.
Hey.
If you could ever just get to 3/4, this will still be a nice usable rock,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be real good. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So T-line, Pat.
Yeah. Just we make the freeze right now, though.
Well, the only thing reason that's not really good, Carter, is because
that's no good.
This is coming off that, right?
This is the best result.
Okay.
T-line, boys.
weight.
Okay. Try and give you the same weight I've been throwing here.
Okay. All there?
Back four.
Back four, back eight.
Room for now. Room now. Whoa.
Whoa. Definitely
Whoa.
heavy.
No line.
Definitely heavy. Whoa. Back
Clean.
four.
Back four.
Now they got to trying to just angle this back. Got to hold this line, though. Hold the line, just angle it back. Pretty good. Oh, and now it's really close.
Took the other turn. I do believe that. Looked like he was welded on the corner.
Looks like it may be blue.
Did a peck?
Looks like it may be Jacobs.
The other way.
Oh, bad luck on you.
Jeez. We've seen a few of them take the wrong turn or look like they're picking, and I wonder if the ice is just getting a little warm and they're frozen into the ice, a stationary stone.
When an out turn comes down and hits it thick enough, you will get an in turn. If you hit it thinner, it would have kept it on the out turn path. Just hits it hair thick. Just decides to go the other way. Almost like a pick.
High's fine.
It's a photo finish in those two also.
Yeah, I think the it is Jacobs, however.
Halfway tight.
Halfway.
Let it go then. Let it collect some stuff. Whoa.
Halfway high.
Line's fine.
Good line.
We're halfway.
Just clean.
To the side.
Does that need to curl?
Just clean.
Brad?
Just clean. That's good. Yep. Oh, a little bit.
Yep.
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 Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Good.
I'm not sure if he.
do we not need to?
Well, I'm not sure if we should be drawn to sit to or not.
Shot.
So,
Let me ask you
do
something,
we have to
just
touch it?
Well,
Russ, just about the decision here. You know that John is going to play this one, come in, try to sit there. Why wouldn't Jacobs have played that? I know he's taking away the raise on the other side, but isn't this shot the more important shot?
Yeah, I'm on your side. I think if Brad had frozen one in there properly, I don't think John could score other than playing that angle raise. And I think what they're worried about is you put it in the button. John makes the angle raise perfect. He's sitting 3. That's what they were worried about. But if you froze it low side, you might not have been able to get it out. It depends on exactly where this rock is.
Whoa.
Wait's all there now.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Room.
Whoa.
T-line.
You're by. Whoa.
Okay, yeah, line's good to tap it. Line's
And it
good to
just
tap it.
dives, doesn't it? Look at that go.
Gotta curl. Gotta finish. Gotta finish.
Just didn't quite finish enough. It is the shot stone. I think Or Cheryl, you think you would have preferred it to be
finish some more
closer
for
and
you.
cover the pin and into the pocket?
I think so. I mean, it does leave a little bit of a wall now for Brad to freeze down there.
Good throw.
Looked like it was tighter to the guard, and once it was by the guard, they were all pretty happy, and then it didn't take that big hook like it always does.
He makes this perfect, and it'd be tough for John to get his deuce.
Speed's still the same here.
Yep.
And you go back to John's game against Kevin Cooey. In 8 ends, there were 6 carryovers. In this one, we've already had 3 carryovers. So we're looks like we may be heading to a 4th.
And then it's only 1 shot.
It's close.
See lies? Easy, easy, easy. Wait only, wait only, wait only, wait only.
Rip.
Wait only, wait only, wait only, wait only, wait only, wait only. Back 4.
No then,
no then, no then.
T. Back 4.
No then.
Final stone for
no, needs to move.
Brad Jacobs.
Too much room. Too much room.
Yep, 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 yep. Well,
And just cut him off.
I think we're shot, these
Let's
guys.
have a look as we go in and take a look at that pinhole, and I think they are shot. Blue is
Do we have enough
shot.
of this one to make it off of this one?
Wow. Jacobs.
Enough of that one for sure.
That's his potential steal point.
Can I shave it over the top with the intern? It's pretty close.
Don't think so, John.
Pretty
Who's
tough.
shot right now?
Might just have that
Fair shot.
long blue one on the left-hand side onto that yellow.
See, I think with this one, I mean, you got a few options here.
Yeah, you get one. You might
You
get.
can plant it into that
Sure.
one, maybe.
Yeah.
You think I got enough of it?
What do you mean? You're trying to hit?
Like I got to hit 2/3 of it, and I only got thin half.
I like this.
What about this,
back,
Cheryl?
cut
Can
it
you
right
come
down.
across the
That's
face with the
That's a
intern?
1 in 10.
Tap it up that way.
That one's a 2 in 10.
You could, the way it curls.
I think you're right, John. You might not have quite enough of that.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Can I hit this thin enough though to go over the top of this?
No. That's. I'd rather you.
Not with that guard.
I'd rather you play this.
You sure?
No chance.
All I got to do is get to nose this one.
Oh, that's.
I think that yellow on the P and Pinties,
That's,
you could drill it
real
into
tough.
the right into the button and move it a little
I
bit.
think it's close. The only problem is this that outturn or that corner there.
Yeah.
Could
don't
you
like
not
that one at all,
shave
like
that
that?
stone just thrown? Really,
quarter
I mean,
rock.
it would be
I don't have enough
surgery,
of it,
but
Kurt.
just
I can
touch
only
it
have half. I gotta hit
sideways.
2/3.
Maybe
all
it's
of our
it's
yellow
on it's staggered in the wrong direction for John. It's
Oh,
possible.
you mean the intern?
Yeah, that's
through
the
the
shot I like. The
No, I'm
intern.
just saying, like you're trying to hit a quarter of that top blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, yes. This one here. I don't mind that. To try to hit it right into there, right?
Yeah, I'm just Pat doesn't like that
I
at
don't
all.
think
Like,
it's
As long as I can
I
see
think
enough.
that's way harder than you think.
I think that's way harder.
Real
than
thin.
corner run.
It's a quarter rock, Pat.
Might not.
I think it's a
I'm
quarter
not
rock.
convinced it's even there.
It's a quarter rock. I think the 2 shots of this, boys, the sliver across the top, which is there, but really tough, or this one, a quarter rock.
High volt sliver.
Shaving this one.
Do you just think there's not enough separation here?
I think it's exactly. I think it's real tough.
I think it's there.
Well, then, I think we got to throw the shave.
There you go.
Okay.
Want to hit as little of this rock as we
in.
can.
Yep.
Tad Earl.
Yep.
Feel.
Okay.
Can't ask him what his opinion is. I think they're all. You're right. They're all tough, but it's to pick one stone rather than make a combination. Don't you think this is the better shot, Russ?
Yeah, I think Pat's right with the other one. I don't think you'll hit it. It'll be a bit of a drag on the other one. I don't think you'd ever hit it thin enough. If you did and get the right
Yeah,
line, you
Pat,
wouldn't have enough speed.
I think our chances are better with this, a quarter rock.
Okay.
He really
one
likes
quarter
this.
rock.
He does. He wants to.
likes it. He sees it. But I don't know.
Don't you think you can get through past that guard with an intern, cross the face, and just tap it for one? You know, if you ever touch the blue, you get your deuce.
$13,000 here. Right now, it's a stolen skin for Jacobs. Yeah, there's somebody said curl. Oh, no, there it is. Oh!
Sorry.
Brad Jacobs is just checking his pockets. He's been picked.
Sorry, guys.
And in for the carryover. What do you think, Earl? $37,000 when we come back. During our stay here at Banff, curlers, fans, and our TSN production team have been guests of the Rimrock Resort Hotel. For the second straight year, we've all been treated to a luxurious stay with superb dining, excellent amenities, tucked right into the wonderful scenery of the Rocky Mountains. Many thanks to the staff of the Rimrock Resort Hotel. Elevate your experience. Welcome back. John Morris. Pat Simmons was apologizing because, yes, there wasn't plan number one. It's much like that game of snooker. You call your shot and you don't make it, and something else happens. But the balls don't go back on the table in this case. They just the money just goes up and up. And so here now with this 3 carryovers and the $9,000 skin, we know that the $22,000 that would put one of the teams over the top. So this is the game here in the 9th. And you add to that the $15,000 winner's bonus. This skin is worth $37,000. And it will be Brad Jacobs that has the last draw. Playing the Blue Stones, he'll need to score the 2 for the skin.
Yeah, line. Just talk.
There's not many people in curling that can say they played an end for that kind of money.
You're going to have that right.
Yep. Good.
So center line guard, and around goes the Jacobs lead, Ryan Harnden.
A little bit early for line, Carter.
What's that?
Line's good. Where is he? Where is he?
Pretty close, Top 12, top 8. Top 12.
Okay.
Top 8's all we need.
Line's good
It's
for the
all
freeze.
there to me.
A little bit for the freeze. Yep, for line. Yep.
Wait there.
Hard for line.
Perfect line. Can he get it there?
Hard.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Good. All right. Open side.
I know it's different, but it's still pressure. All this money is compared to whether you're playing for provincial,
Easy.
Canadian,
Easy.
Olympic medal. What did you tell your team?
Yep. Room.
Cheryl, how do they control their emotions on every shot?
Freeze it. Line's good.
I mean, the biggest thing is really trying not to think about the result, trying to maybe put something over that scoreboard and over the money at stake. And a lot of times you're out there playing on a final sheet and the trophies are all sitting out there, and it's really just doing what you know how to do and letting
top 8, Carter.
the results come from that rather than focusing on the end result.
Are you moving it?
I think it'd be nice to move it a hair, yep.
Okay.
Move it a foot.
Move
Just
the blue
top
on a
8.
foot. Makes an admissible blue double eventually. If it's open.
Gotta go line.
Carter,
A little
rock
bit for line. Let's soft.
Pick it.
Pick.
Just guard. Go, John.
Okay, let's do something with it then.
Just corner guard.
Yeah, we don't want to cut off this draw, but
Back the other way.
Yeah, it's curling now. Yeah, it's
Take
curling
the
back.
turn.
You can use it for right
Go,
back.
go.
tough one, Carter.
Great shot.
One of the big things our Olympic team talked about before big games was perspective. We always try to, put a big game into perspective, that our life doesn't change a lot, win or lose this game. And I think that just took the pressure off and let us relax and go out there and just play.
Did you do the same with Brad Kushu?
You want to move the back?
Yeah, the way I always looked at it was pressures when you lose in your club playdowns or your zone playdowns. If you're in the Olympic trials final game and you're looking at both guys here from last year, John Morris and Brad Jacobs, that's quite an accomplishment. Or you're in the Brier final, you're in the Olympic semifinal, whatever it is. You've already proved yourself. You've already had a great year, and somebody's going to lose. Last time I checked, 50% of the time. So you can't beat yourself up. You're playing. We talk about McEwen, for instance. He's lost a lot of finals. Well, look who he's playing.
Exactly.
And if he lost a lot of quarterfinals, I'd be more worried.
Room.
Well, the best thing our sports psychologist told us is there is no pressure. You create it in your own head, so don't do that.
Top 4. No, top 8.
Top curl.
Top 8.
No, never, Pete. Never. Curl.
Wave was great.
Man,
pretty good.
just ran straight.
Do you have all of this one?
Not quite. Pretty close, though.
John, I'd love to make that double.
Okay, just same weight then, Carter. I don't think we want to move this one back.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's better when they're grouped up tighter.
Okay.
Just top 8. Line's good.
John,
Where is it?
organizing if
Gotta
Carter
go.
did make the double,
Room.
it'd be a yellow double.
Gotta go for weight. Yeah.
Come on,
hard.
Okay.
Let's go.
Line's okay.
Let's go hard.
Gotta go, Pat. Freeze it on the face isn't bad.
You
We
got
gotta
it.
get
Let's
there.
go. Let's go. Hard. Hard.
Whoa.
I get a kick out of Carter because he follows them down and then he always stops at the hog line. And he just sort of toes it like he was a long jumper. And he don't go any further than that. And then he just lets the boys do their job.
Like the guard?
Guard the yellow?
He's been told by too many skips he's not allowed past there.
Nice and high.
Oh, their yellow's always going sideways, right?
Nice and high, Age.
He's got to go
A couple feet over the hog line.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Just over the hog line.
Is he going to curl? Okay. Yeah, it's
Want a little less?
Yeah,
That corner guard that was accidentally put there with the pick from Carter's first one could be problematic for John. He might have to loop around it. I'm not sure he can get shot rock around that one. He might.
Jacobs is the...
A little bit early.
Is currently sitting 1, needs 2 for the skin.
Yep. Go, guys.
Go.
Come on, guys.
Get that over.
Come on.
Get that over.
Come on.
Go, you got it. Come on. Go.
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 Good. Good sweep.
Boys, well done.
Sweet.
3/4, 2/3, right into this, Pat.
Like that right now?
I think we just throw firm, though. We don't need to throw a missile.
Okay.
3/4 is real close.
It's a good call because even if you don't make it, you might just open things up and then you'll have an intern path to get around that mess there and maybe steal a point.
Whoa.
Pat Simmons.
Whoa.
Angle it back.
Oh, good shot.
And then just rolls up over and on top on the corner. They're lined up.
Were they ever?
It's lined up very well for them.
Shot.
Real good.
What? Tight guard.
See the predicament for Jacobs now. There's the yellows there. The long center guard yellow could be punched in, and the come around is still there.
Brian Fry trying to go around everything.
Yeah, I think they're going tight guard this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Just taking away that easy
clean.
one, yeah.
Top 12.
Sweep for tight. Yep. Come on, guys.
Sweep for tight.
Yep.
The Harndens have got him.
Short. Yeah, I know.
Keep going then.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Got
Maybe
to
a little
bounce it.
bounce.
Come on.
A
right,
little
not
bit,
bad.
yeah.
Good sweep.
Throw the intern in there. Yeah.
Sweeping's doing nothing.
Probably pretty good, eh?
Again, we hear that. Sweeping's doing nothing.
Back 4, Pat.
Yeah.
Seems to just be a point in the game that the pebble gets worn down and they just can't carry anything with sweeping at all. You're just having to throw it there.
This could be the shot of the game here. A chance to sink one into that 4-foot area.
Mine's good.
I'd like to.
Little.
Hard, man, hard.
You'd like to. You heard
Hard
Nolan
line.
Thiessen say,
Really
I'd like to,
hard line.
and so they do.
Really hard. Come on, guys.
Thiessen and
Hard.
Carter Rycroft.
Hard. Keep going. Got to bounce it. Oh. No, we don't want to bounce it.
I want to pick two.
Yeah, you get that point where you say you can't really go out far enough, huh?
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think it actually caught something too. You see Pat's cleaning the surface there now.
Yeah.
That was a tough break.
Let me use your hair.
Tap the outside one. Want to call timeout here?
The round?
Just when it's
Oh,
going
grab,
yeah,
we don't need to.
Time.
We got lots of time.
The only thing is he's not missing that, right?
Well, either one.
He'll lose one of his, though.
What about this?
It might make it easier.
I guess. Make it
yeah. Wax that, both of you. I like around.
I like round.
It's just good luck out that far. That's the only
Hard to
thing.
get there.
Anywhere. It's difficult.
What do you like then? No, I like
know,
it.
That's the shot. I like that.
Like guard, he's going to get around there, and we got nothing, so we got to play it.
All right. Yep. I think so.
They did think about that blue on the left-hand side. Maybe tapping that up, didn't they, Russ?
Yeah, that's definitely there because there is room. You can get around because of the long guard. There's enough
sure you
movement
got,
there to make that. But they
positive
want to
handle.
save that, Vic, because I think if they pumped it in, then John can get in that way.
We got lots of time.
So they're controlling the left-hand side. If they can come around the right-hand way here, even if it's a little
How much extra?
high in the rings, top 12, top 8.
At least 8.
They recognize that John has a couple of raises to make that double raise, but he'll only be in the 8-foot.
Right, and even like you said, if this is a little bit short, it gives them two options in. John makes something.
Mike McEwen made a highlight reel draw here yesterday, and this stayed out there forever and ended up make that right-hand turn.
It's real good.
Yep.
Well, they put the brush down
Okay.
halfway between the edge of the rings and the
Hard.
bumper.
Easy.
And look where this will end up. And he just gets to the top edge of the 4 to sit the 2 that he needs for the skin. As we take a look at the skip numbers, and you know what, for a skins game, I'd probably say those are pretty good. I think John maybe be unhappy with his draw weight at 74%. But it's all on the line here as we play for $37,000. The player numbers are brought to you by the 2015 Toyota RAV4. Let's play.
Hair left, Pat. Hair left.
Beautiful shot. John's going to try to play the straight back, I assume. Obviously misses a little on the Pat Simmons side there. They'll direct it in and get the other blue out of there.
Yep.
Skip Stones. Morris first. Oh boy. Trying to just hold this line down. Angle it back slightly and get it. Yes, he does. And leaves the shooter there to cover it.
Nearly made that for shot.
Almost got inside, eh?
Just curled up at the end.
Not shot, eh?
It nearly spilled forward enough. But shot stone still is Jacobs. So he has the carryover point.
Right here.
Yeah. So hard to get shot over that.
Well, it's almost queued up. Like you get by that with the right weight, and you're getting here.
But if he, yeah, he's gonna play
Unless
the
you
run
tap the blue to like back.
That's what I like.
Tap the blue.
Tap
Back-
the blue
back
right
four, Brad.
right to here.
To the back 4.
Would be great.
Okay.
I like that.
Does it just make that easy on him?
It does, but
What do you think here,
you don't
Fry?
make
I think
this.
like here.
You think there? I think that tight?
Don't want to stop it here.
I think you want to try to get it as close to shaving our blue as
You might
possible.
even get
right?
it in that area.
Like try and get it to the button.
Wow, yeah, that'd be awesome. Close as we can.
What do you guys think for ice? Like, try that.
Your last one straightened out pretty good here. That shot for 2.
Is this the spot that we've seen where it starts to curl, then goes straight and then curls again?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And we had John had a tap for 2 in the game against Kevin Cooey, and they overbrushed it in this area.
You want to be on the outside.
It's good.
Yep.
Lots.
Heavy.
Yep. Line. Hard.
It kept going on him. It did.
Yeah.
And now they're looking what to do with it.
Hard.
Doesn't matter.
Hard on that. Hard. Hard, BJ. Hard.
No. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Because it's not the easiest draw.
No. Yeah, I agree, John. Yeah.
It's good to see Ryan not give up on that shooter even after it picked. He's just trying to take
thin,
away
though,
that
Pat.
tap or run back that John has on that
That is
yellow.
thin.
1/3, thin half.
Sure looks thin, John. Like it really looks thin to me.
Well, this isn't. It's the same degree of difficulty as the run.
Call your tee.
It's the same degree of difficulty as that.
You know, I just want you to have a look at this because it's
Close to
very
touching our yellow, you mean?
Yeah, it's very thin to not touch that yellow, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's there though for sure.
Oh, it is. I want you to have a look at it because it's thinner than you think too. Right?
Could you not just run that
It's
right-hand top yellow one into those two yellows that are lined up on the blue?
If you can see enough of it, yeah, I think it is there, Cheryl.
you
If
do.
you hit,
Yeah, you do.
not much more than half. I think it's open.
We got this too. We got this. It's enough for
Seeing
this
it
one.
now.
Yeah, it's a great result, is all right, because it's kind of a tough little shot. For
Opens
him,
up his draw though too. If we play
It
this.
touches that.
What's that?
I think it touches
I do
this
too.
one.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, if it touches it, it's fine. As long as it leaves town, right?
Yeah, but
You're not going to have a lot coming that way, though.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's what I'm saying. It's got to be real thin.
Well, you want to just play this one then? I don't mind this either. I would, to be honest with you, they're about the same degree of difficulty.
Yeah, it's
One's a
whatever-
third and one's 2/3.
Whatever you like. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, throw the one you see as a skip.
Yes, yeah.
Nice thing about this one, you just played it.
Yeah, right. We just played this, but yeah.
See how thin this is here.
His worry is that if he really hits it thin, he comes across and kills his own yellow and maybe takes the other one out. Is that right?
Absolutely, Vic. It's very thin here. So what they're worried about is they get it that way to make sure that rock goes out. Where does that blue go?
It's not bad.
But if he
Got a
hits it
little bit more
really
room there,
thin,
probably. That might be the easiest.
doesn't it come across and catch his own yellow?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This you're right, Vic. This blue one could actually redirect in this way, maybe end up there, and then it's a draw for two.
Okay, I like it.
I think they
out turn.
They've got. I like this
Throwing
one
it
too.
hard, or you
It's
just
a
throwing
little
it
bit
like
shorter run than this
outer.
one. This
Okay,
one's
three
this one's
quarter.
natural though, Cheryl. It's lined up, but do you have enough room past that blue?
Right, you're right. That center line's just shorter. It's probably easier to look at.
Just anything high side, you probably sit two here.
It's the hair high, boys.
Geez, you know, I think sometimes you've got to appreciate the fact if you're John Morris now that you've got someone like Pat Simmons in the house.
Whoa!
Former skip, knows the lines.
Can't touch.
Don't touch it, he says. Oh, and he runs it by.
I didn't like that weight choice.
Well, do you remember the early one?
There, no.
It's there, yeah.
Ticky-tack, a little bit of a lucky break. He threw it up weight, and Nolan said he didn't have to throw that much weight. Got away with it.
Yeah.
This one he didn't.
I think it's easier with the out, don't you? Like there?
Still,
It's tough.
relatively tough.
You've got.
That's the shot, Schmid.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Let's go, Brad. What do you think?
Same shot. Like,
Out there.
Not simple
weight
because
was
of the
good.
guard, that corner guard. There's so much movement here.
So it's just it's a raise on that stone in the 12.
Yeah, just tapping it into the 4-foot.
You might be smart to throw like a back line and chip it onto your own. Then you don't have to play with that guard as much. It's there though.
for the game. $37,000.
Hard! Don't want to. Easy!
Whoa!
No!
Line's go!
EJ Ryan
Line's perfect!
backed off. Ryan Fry calling line.
It's good. Line,
Line is good.
No, it's heavy.
Line is good now. They got to tap this up. Oh, they just got it there. For the skin. For the win. $37,000. They touched this yellow. Boy, if they grazed that a little bit more, it would have gone right by. All smiles, and why not? He's the big winner here in Banff. Well, the game story obviously is a big 7th and a 37,000 skin draw. Little tap up, but it was the carryovers that set it up. And so he is the big winner. Brad Jacobs and the team from Sault Ste. Marie. The game story brought to you by CI Investments, Canada's investment company. But there's still more to play for. One more end, and it's worth $13,000. What's the name of Brad Jacobs will go on the winner's check. Couple of things. First of all, let's just talk about that
Nice and tight,
last
guys.
shot of John Morris.
Well,
Too much weight.
Nice and tight.
Right, do you think?
Yeah, too much weight. But I really, yeah, definitely too much weight on that.
And then the other one was the rub. I thought they just may have backed off and they got lucky and it ticked. But you think that Ryan Fry actually called the tick to take some of the steam off the stone?
No question, and they shouldn't have backed off because of that. It almost over curled and missed it completely, and he would have been forced to the single. But yeah, Ryan Fry, unbelievable effort there. He knew it was heavy. I really do believe if it gets by clean, it punches it a hair too far, and he doesn't get his deuce. And he waited and waited and waited to the end, let it curl as much as they could, got that little rub to slow it down enough to make it. Beautiful call.
And that's why you always want your sweepers to stay close, because there always is a plan B, and if your third's on the game, they're going to call it. And Ryan's great. You saw the shot before. He was trying to get them to sweep that guard over so to take away that run back.
Yeah, good lesson there, isn't there? The one that picked, they kind of gave up on it. Ryan screaming, let's roll it out of the way.
Line.
And they just barely got it out far enough for Skipper to score the 2 and
Top 8, guys. Line's
win a
perfect.
boatload of money.
So it's a final skin now of $13,000. John Morris will have the last rock, so he'll look to score the 2 for the money, playing the Yellowstone.
Got lots?
Yeah. Line's good.
I think this will come. Got lots right now.
Okay. Line's good.
Weight's close.
Clean. Yep. Hard line, hard line, hard line. Hard.
Weight's all there.
Oh, you're by. Yep.
Yep. Hard.
This came down big, eh?
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that, Nolan.
You were wheeling.
So another look at the stone, the final rock for Brad Jacobs, and trying to bump up that blue stone in the 12-foot. On its way now, and you think it's hot out of his hand.
Yeah, they do too. They'll make that. Don't want to. They think it's heavy. Now, analyze this. It's going to hit it dead on. The striking bands are good. Heavy, they're yelling. Ryan's leaving it. Slows it down just enough. Brilliant call.
If it doesn't wick and tip, you think he bumps it through, Cheryl?
I do. I think he does. And Ryan, you could hear him just at the last minute yell to get on it, just so they shaved that blue one and took a little bit of the steam out of that thrown rock.
And so that avoids the carryover, or we would be playing for $50,000 here. Instead, it's a win by Jacobs, an overall win, and $13,000 left on the table here in this 8th. And John Morris looking to win it. He needs 2. If we don't, we have a carryover. We'll have a draw to the button for the money.
That's why Ryan Fry has a gold medal. He waited. He didn't panic. Anybody else would be screaming to get it by. He hit it dead on and punched it to the back 12.
What's he saying her way out? She's like, oh, hotty. It's like, oh, hotty.
LL Cool J.
John, go out.
Which one?
LL Cool J, ladies love.
Hit this
Cool
one first.
Johnny.
Make this double stick right there.
Okay. Like intern?
Yep.
Play the double, keep one in the scoring zone.
Oh.
Gee.
Okay.
So bad. Yep, fine.
Make it each. Top 4.
Yeah.
T-line's good.
T-line's fine.
Little light.
Good line.
I don't
Room.
think so.
It definitely is.
Room.
We
Room.
definitely
T-line.
good.
Sweep for T. Line's good, guys. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line.
Hard.
Come on, guys.
Go.
Go, 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 go,
Hard.
go, 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 go.
Can you get it one more?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good
I'm
stuff.
going to get to the corner of it.
Just board weight this time.
Sounds good.
Smart weight choice because the double's not automatic if you run this back. We hit the top one thin with peel weight. This rock that's being raised will roll right out of the ring. So they're going to throw it soft enough to try to keep this yellow in play.
Whoa.
Really gotta go.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 No, it's got to curl big here. It's got to curl big. It's really close though. Beauty. Nice. Good shot.
Get another one in here. Even if come off.
This Morris team's going to walk out of here with less money than they were hoping, but they look really good for first week in March.
Yep, a little bit. Early, hard. Hard line. Gotta go line.
Pretty
Gotta go
exciting,
line.
Briar, for Alberta to have two Alberta teams in it.
Whoa. Yep, line.
Have it.
Hard line.
Whoa.
Just line.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. No. Yep. No. Whoa. Pretty good.
Get inside. Get inside.
Same thing, I guess, with just hack.
I think so. Yeah, got to
Just
mix
hack
the
weight,
angles
pattern
up a
and
little.
rolls. Like the outturn or the intern?
In probably.
Just trying to unlock
In?
that stagger
Yeah, I
maybe a
haven't-
little
I haven't
bit and
seen
get
much
one of
of
those
the
yellows to roll out into the open on either side to be usable later.
Well,
Shademore and Carter.
well,
Clean.
then. Well, clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, never mind.
No.
A little more weight.
Not bad. Not bad.
Pretty good. They're not staggered anymore, and they're still in front of the tee and usable.
Guard that.
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Halfway to high.
Ryan Fry
The high.
playing for
Line fine.
$13,000
Yep.
here in the
Keep it
eighth.
straight.
No, just let stop.
Yeah.
High. Halfway.
Over curling if anything.
Halfway to high.
Over curling. Right off.
Well,
Right off.
stop.
Once they go.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, Fry.
Stop. Okay.
How much of this you got, Pat? You can play it with hack to get to 3/4 is nice. Think you can get there with 3/4? The other thing that's not bad is throwing throwing heat through the hole here.
Yeah.
Try to nut that, and then this will probably
Sure.
come to here.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
This is the best result, but it's Pat's got to take the paint off the side of this one. He has to hit it pretty thin.
1/4.
It is.
or thinner.
Quarter of a rock, John said, or thinner. That's not a big chunk of granite.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Clean. Whoa.
Never.
Whoa. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not plan B.
Yeah, it's a pretty good plan B. That blue one that they're angled on was closer than the yellow.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you come off that.
As long as I didn't pick that was really
Straight too.
Could play the out turn too, but
I don't think.
What turn do you
Yes,
like?
you
Could
could.
play the out turn with this shot too.
No. In
Probably
turn.
over curl with the out
In
turn.
turn, I think.
Yeah, no, in turn's good. Probably over curl if anything.
Same weight still down there. Tight hole.
Yep, early.
Wait only. Wait only, guys.
Room.
Wait only, guys. Wait only, guys.
Hey, room.
Lots of line.
Room, line's good.
Lots of line. Lots of line. Wait only.
Brad had one slow
Still
down
wait on.
out this wide before.
Room.
It's great.
Yep. Yep. Hard now.
Great line. Come on. Yep.
Hard. Hard. Good.
Okay,
good,
okay, good.
Great shot.
Dear.
Wow, did that ever curl?
Does it ever curl?
And I watched Brad's release on that, and he definitely had a little in-out set on it, and it still curled hard at the end.
Yeah, that's any harder. It's almost on the button.
I like that.
From the
I'll have that one back.
way outside the edge of the 12.
That's all or nothing. If we miss this, we're done.
Well, John might play that yellow one that he asked Pat to play. This has to be made, boy. They have a chance with his next one.
Half rock? Didn't have?
Right now, it's a stolen $13,000 for Jacobs, sitting the 2.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, he's pitched it again here. Coming back. Oh, and he'll just bump it up a little more.
Okay.
Thought for a second he might just slide across the top.
Yeah, he tried. Do it hard enough.
Yeah, we're going to guard this, right?
He's got this. Yeah, he's got that for one. Okay.
He has a
Into that
This is
pocket.
a wick.
Get 'em both.
He has a wick through the hole.
Oh, he's got this pocket too.
Yeah.
Wow, you can
So I
play
think
it
we-
You can just
through the
straight
hole.
play it.
I
through
don't
the
think the
hole.
wick's there. Do you? That's
See why not?
hitting
With the
nothing.
out turn.
I don't know.
What shot are we talking about right now?
Well, he's got the run back, and
Yeah.
he's got. Does he have thin off of this?
Can't you take away both with an out turn guard?
Just tuck it around.
Tuck it around.
If it's, I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Or put it on top of it.
Because like you want to guard like right here.
Without a
Yeah.
guard, the easiest shot is right there for John. The one Pat tried, hit it as thin as possible.
Right here?
Redirect there.
Turning guard, I guess.
And you might get the blue one
Yeah.
moving back a little bit if you're fortunate, if you get it perfect. If the guard goes there, like in this situation here, like that, they might still have this one the same way. Actually, if anyway, it might even be easier, even though it's a long run. That definitely goes that way, and I think you still get the angle to move that back.
Let's go.
Halfway.
Might over curl.
Right to my broom, guys. Line's good. Well, let it curl.
That
Let
glide.
it curl.
Almost to it.
Line looks real good.
Almost to it.
Line looks real good.
Almost to it.
It's over
Well,
curling.
I'd
curl
like
or
it to,
no?
like it to stop now.
Have to curl.
Stop curling.
Okay.
Jacobs in his last.
Sit.
Looking
Sit.
pretty good
Pretty good.
here to pick up that final skin.
There's nothing really easy for your deuce,
Nothing coming this way. Time out.
only for a carryover.
Time out.
If you just make this and try to make the draw. Win the draw.
Intern double tap.
Yeah. Probably the shot.
Can you get to the inside of that one?
Yeah, there's you can get to
Inside of that one?
Probably.
This
Yeah,
might
probably.
be easy. This might be easier just because we played this spot.
I think this double tap is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in.
Yeah. Back ring.
Yeah.
That looks like you coming down the ski hill.
That's right. That was a little in turn in and out turn.
Yeah. That's going to do a little slalom.
That's right.
He's throwing a slalom stone.
Is he trying the yellow that Brad just guarded? Trying to hit that one, Cheryl?
Yeah, double tap on that one.
Yellow. You can see enough of that, Kenny. Wow.
Final stone, $13,000 skin. Right now it's stolen.
Clean. Maybe here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Clean.
Shade down.
Yeah,
You might
whoa,
do.
yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Right off. Clean. Yeah.
Angle it, touch it up. Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh.
Shot.
He got it there.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Good shot.
He
Yeah,
grabbed.
brilliant.
Shot.
We will draw to the button for the final skin when we come back. Now this is the way you want to end it. $13,000. We'll draw to the button, final skin. To end our 3 days, another wonderful 3 days here in Banff. John Morris to go first.
Line's good. Good line.
Wait only.
Line's good.
Wait only, boys. Take
Decent.
a look.
Yeah.
Right,
Line's
Take a
fine.
look. Take a look, Mooner.
And
Real
Simmons
good line.
calling line.
Real good line.
You know it'll grind a hair coming in.
Right off.
Better
Clean,
start
clean,
grinding.
close.
Take it up. Cover the pin. You're going to cover it. You're going to cover it. No, just slides by. So umpire Brett Wall. Druff will.
9.9 centimeters.
Thank you very much, Brett. Appreciate that.
Great try. The brushers had to be aggressive just in case it softened up there coming in.
Don't have to do a thing.
9.3.
Line's good. Line's good.
He's the big winner with $40,000 on the board. Trying to add the final 13. Brad
Line's
Jacobs.
good. T line. Sweep for T. Line's good.
Line's good.
Sweep for T. Line's good, guys. It's all you.
Line's
Needs to curl
good.
a hair.
That's got a curl now. No, line's good. Line's good. No, it's
For
got a
T,
curl.
line's
Fry
good.
likes it.
It's got a curl. It's got a curl.
Harden's right there.
Split the T.
For 13,000.
Hard.
Cover it. Cover it. Get over. One more turn. Cover it for the $13,000. And what a weekend. $65,500. The gold medal winner. Looks good, doesn't he, going into the Northern Ontario Playdowns.
The Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game on TSN is brought to you by Pinty's Pub and Grill, making great food fun. By the 2015 Toyota RAV4. Let's play. And by CI Investments, Canada's investment company.
The Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game on TSN is brought to you by Chartered Professional Accountants, CPA. The P is for professional. By the Rimrock Resort Hotel. Elevate your experience. By Banff Airporter, leading the way between the Calgary airports and the Canadian Rockies. And by VTech, for the latest in innovative electronic learning toys and telecommunications products.
We've seen some wonderful shots on this final day of the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game, but our shot of the day comes from the women's final. Rachel Holman against Jennifer Jones.
There's so much curler. We talked about it all 6 games. You can underbrush this so easily. Rachel didn't throw it that very heavy. They're screaming lots of room, lots of room. The brushers did not believe it. The heads down all the way. They had to. Watch how close this comes to this top Jones rock. Squeezes it just deep enough for the deuce to win all that cash.
As she goes on to take home $52,000. Rachel Holman is your winner of the women's Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game. Jennifer Jones, Val Sweeting, Chelsea Carey all go home with some money. On the men's side, Brad Jacobs with 65.5. John Morris at 23. Mike McEwen and Kevin Cooey rounding out the 4 teams that competed here this weekend in Banff. Congratulations to the Jacobs team. Ryan, EJ Harnden, Ryan Fry, Brad Jacobs. Here's Brian.
Vic Rutter, thank you so much. And you guys have had a pretty decent run the last few years. Olympic gold medal and now some more cash. First off, though, Banff, let's hear it for you guys. An amazing crowd all weekend long. You guys were awesome. Also, I have to thank Pinty's, and wow, this couldn't have gone any better for Pinty's as we have the check. Anthony Spiteri, Executive VP of Pinty's. Hold up that bad boy for the boys, and let's see that final total one more time. $65,500. Unbelievable. I hope you have a big enough wallet to put that check in, Brad. Anyways, we got to talk about this game. It was so tight. Obviously, Johnny Moe gave you a good run. I got to ask you, what's going through your mind in that 6th end when that final stone of hit is coming down the ice?
Well, when it was coming down the ice, you could just tell that something bad was going to happen for us. But we were fortunate that it actually wasn't 2. So we'll take what happened there. Meant we got the hammer going back in 7, and we were able to capitalize and win the game. So it was great.
How proud are you of the guys in the performance all weekend long?
Oh, amazing. I mean, even just to get into the final. Yesterday, pounding that rock into the 4-foot, that wasn't me. That's the front end, and that's what teamwork's all about. And I'm really proud of the way that the guys played. And I must say, just everyone in Banff, thanks for coming out and supporting the event. It was fantastic. All the volunteers that put this event together, just a first-class event. And obviously, thank you to all the sponsors, in particular Pinty's. It's a great weekend for both Pinty's teams.
Is Wayne Maddaw going to be calling you for some of this money?
He might be. He might be. I'm gonna just mute that, ignore that call, whatever. Yeah, turn it off.
Listen, good luck with playdowns and good luck to your team.
Yes, thank you, Brian.
Awesome job, Vic. Back up to you.
It has been a terrific weekend again here in Banff, and we do thank everyone for a wonderful 3 days. So till we talk with you again, thank you, Cheryl. On behalf of Cheryl and Russ and our entire crew, the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.